Yo, Cosmos. What's up, bro? Long time. You're the first one here. Congratulations. Hold on, let me share this real quick. We're going to be binging a lot of One Piece today. It's been a while. It has been a while. Let's see here. Yes, sir, we're back. We are back. We're back with a lot of chapters. How many chapters? 1089, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 90. Wait, 89, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 chapters. I didn't think it was that many. It has been a few months though. Hold on. Let me share this. How do I share this again? That's how long it's been. It's been so long, my equipment got dusty. Before I started, I had to wipe the dust off my camera and my mic. So that right there is how you know it's been a long time. And I apologize for that, guys. Peak Peace? That's what I've been hearing. That's what I've been hearing. I've been spoiled on a fair amount of stuff, but to be honest, for as long as it's been, and I haven't been like, you can't really avoid spoilers for months at a time. So I accepted that. I was still on Reddit every now and then, still on Twitter. But I managed to remain relatively unspoiled for the most part. Like I know, okay, what do I know from ever since we came back? Because the last chapter I read, believe it or not, was Garb versus Aokiji. The end of that one when we went on that break. Yeah, I've been gone for a minute, so I know. What do I know? I know Luffy and Kizaru fight. I know Luffy goes Gear 5. I know Saturn shows up. And I know, I think, I'm not even 100% sure, but I think we're in a Kuma flashback right now. It's been a while. It's been a while. Life has been pretty unpredictable for me right now, which is why I don't want to, I haven't been giving any updates, because every time I gave an update, I failed to live up to that update that I gave. So if I told you guys that I'd be back in a month, I didn't come back in a month because something happened. So right now, I can say it's looking like I'm going to be back on YouTube full-time really, really soon. But if I give a deadline, I'm afraid every time I do that, it doesn't work out. So I'm just going to say stay tuned, guys. The fact that I can do this right now is already big. It means I opened up a lot of time in my schedule, and things are going to change really soon for me. Didn't realize Garp versus Aokiji. It has been. But let's get straight into it. What is it? Because we got 8 chapters to go. So chapter 1089, Under Siege. I believe this is the first one after the month-long break, right? This is going to be a good one. Also, okay, part of the reason why I didn't read it and I stayed away from One Piece altogether was if I wasn't doing YouTube, I would have just read all these chapters as they came out week to week. But because this was my first time taking a big break from One Piece ever since starting YouTube, I figured why not just, okay, you know what? Just take the month or the 2 months, don't read it, and then come back and just read it all on stream with everyone. Because I was heavy into Bleach the last month or two. Really heavy into Bleach. Was watching the anime. Once the second core of Bleach ended, I was like, yo, this is too good. I have to read the manga. And what I've been doing since the anime of Bleach ended is I've been reading the manga, and just 2 days ago I finished the Bleach manga. And Bleach is amazing, man. Bleach is amazing. So right now my mind is just all Bleach for the first time ever, and like barely any One Piece because it's been months. So it's time to get back into One Piece. Alright, chapter 1089, Under Siege. Cover request by Parko. A cow serves Nami a late night mug of warm milk while she works on her sea charts. Man, I haven't read a One Piece manga chapter. Maybe even 3 months, 4 months. I don't even know how long it's been. And this is like my bread and butter. This is One Piece right here. But it's good to take a break every now and then. This is going to be a good refresher, honestly. It really is. Actually, hold on. Let me share this to my Twitter. All right, let's go, Cosmos. I'll give you a great deal on the physical edition of the Bleach box set 1 and 2 if you're interested. I'll give you a great deal on the physical edition of the Bleach box set 1 and 2 if you're interested. What country do you live in, first of all? Because I don't know how, even if we did come up with some kind of agreement, how would you get it? Because I live in Toronto, Canada. So I don't know how that works. Would you ship it? A box set of set 1 and 2 if you're interested. Set 1 and 2. So is that the whole series? I don't know. I don't really know how that works. Let me know. But yeah, I love Bleach, man, and I really wanted to just focus on Bleach the last month or two because I was really enjoying it, and I just finished the manga like 2 days ago, so it's still really fresh in my mind. I didn't like the way it ended, but very few series end good, right? The final arc was still amazing. You live in the United States, so would you ship it, Cosmos? Is that how that would work? All right, let's read. East Blue, Fuchsia Village. News races across the world. Did you hear about Garpson missing in action on Pirate Island? What's that mean? It doesn't say dead, right? There's no need to worry about him. He's a living legend. Yeah, the mayor's right. You think this is funny? This kid is laughing. Sorry, I didn't realize it was you. Oh, he's crying. Oh, Makino. I guess we're all a little on the edge over Garpson. The baby's even starting to recognize Luffy's face from all the photos. You really love seeing Big Bro Luffy, don't you? That's gotta be Shanks' kid. It's gotta be. Yo, guess who's here? John Phillips, the GOAT. The OGs are the first ones pulling up. Makes sense to me, man. I'm in class. I'll try to listen in if I can get a chance, but I can't right now. One of my classes cancels a lot, so I might get lucky. Welcome, Cosmos. Let me type it just in case you can't hear. Welcome, John Phillips. Cosmos has been here. The GOAT. Just watch what you can, John. Don't worry. Don't get focus on your class and watch what you can. The manga box set 1 and 2 covers everything before Blood War. Okay, so from the beginning all the way to like the end of the Ginjo stuff. What was that arc called again? The Fullbringer arc. That's pretty good. All right. Let's talk after the chapters. I might be interested, or message my DM me on Twitter. Hold on. Let me put my Twitter in the chat. Just DM me on Twitter, Cosmos, and we could talk about it. All right. Garp, Luffy, what are you doing? The Dawn. Yo, we haven't seen the Dawn since the post-Marine Ford stuff. The only time we've seen her was the flashback, and then when she was talking to Garp. I can't believe we're seeing the Dawn. Garp, Luffy, what are you doing? Huh? East Blue, earthquake. South Blue, it's a tsunami. Get to higher ground. No earthquake in recorded history. West Blue, match the one felt on that day. Wait, man, I miss reading One Piece. This is Logtown. Ooh, I almost missed that. Logtown, East Blue, they're feeling an earthquake. South Blue, they're feeling it. Look at the lady, just hands up. West Blue, they're feeling it. And North Blue, no earthquake in recorded history matched the one felt on that day. It caused untold destruction across the world. What is this? Ground line, Laboon. Yo, iceberg. We're seeing everybody. No one could determine the epicenter, so the significance of this geological event, Hina, went unnoticed. Momo. So the significance of this geological event went unnoticed. There's no trace of it left, just a massive hole. It's like a circular waterfall in the middle of the sea. We can't sail any closer, but it doesn't look like the hole will collapse in on itself. The ensuing earthquakes caused the global sea level to rise by approximately 1 meter. Whose ship is that? Is that the Marines? Or is that Luffy? No, that can't be Luffy. What is going on? Is this that guy, the man marked in flames? Remember they were saying, what were they saying about him? If you get near his ship, they would be, yeah. They were saying something about if you get near his ship, there'll be like a whirlpool, a giant whirlpool will suck you in or something like that. Yo, Ringo is here. Ringo Rodigan is here, the GOAT. Not Fullbring. I forgot about Fullbring. Okay, so basically everything Eisen. From the beginning up to the end of Eisen. That's still good. Yo, welcome Ringo Rodigan. He's back. The GOAT's here. We're reading 1089 right now, because that's the last chapter I read was 1088. So there's a giant hole in the middle of the water. I'm assuming it's the man marked in flames. Many of the world's shores. What is happening? The tide has never gotten this high before. It will recede eventually, won't it? We're lost beneath the waves. And the whole world is feeling this. Isn't this like the biggest feat in One Piece then? And it's sea level. It's not even like... But it's not Blackbeard. Because Whitebeard couldn't even do this. How are we meant to run on the beach now? Kamabaka. And some islands were submerged entirely. Everything's flooded. We can't stay here. There's a shark in my house. Is it Jinbei? Reports of flooded islands are still coming in. Man, I swear to God, I miss reading One Piece so much. I miss reading One Piece, man. Emu is cold. Is it Emu? Is that what's going on? I know we just saw Emu's face. We've reached the spot where the kingdom... Wait, I didn't even read this. Hold on, I skipped this. What the hell is happening? Unbeknownst to the people, get to the hilltop, a kingdom known as Lulusia. How did I miss reading this? How did I skip this? A kingdom known as Lulusia was erased from the map only 6 days prior. We've reached the spot where the kingdom was. I literally skipped such a small piece that I skipped, but it's the most important piece. So this hole is where Lulusia was, and that beam that Emu sent down is what everybody's feeling. Okay, where were we? Reports of flooded islands still coming in. It shouldn't be high tide yet. I'm sure to get a big catch on a day like this. You numbskull, going fishing now would be suicide. New world, Egghead. The island of the future. Sea levels have risen worldwide. Yes, sir, we're at a loss. A massive force has surrounded the island, possessing more than enough firepower to put a Buster Call to shame. I mean, at this point in the series, a Buster Call is almost like fodder level for a Yonko, which Luffy is, right? So that's hype, but it's not too, like, in any lobby, a Buster Call was crazy when they were coming at the end. But now it's like, what is it, like 5 Vice Admirals and, like, I don't know, 10, 20 battleships? It's not, that's nothing for a Yonko. That's nothing. The fleet is comprised of over 100 ships of various size and classes. 100, okay. I was mistaken. There are 20 great warships among them. It's a mecha monster. It's been so long, I forgot the names of the Vegapunks. I think this is Pythagoras, right? Because of the eyes. And a total of 30,000 Marines. Okay, that's pretty big. That's a third of Marine Fort. That's big. Hey, Unc, didn't I just tell you not to lay a hand on the weaponized sea beasts? They started it. This operation is being spearheaded. He's talking to Kizaru? By 9 Navy headquarters admirals. Vice admirals. We got Vice Admiral Dahl, that was just introduced earlier this arc. We got this guy that was in Marine Fort. I forget his name. And if I'm being honest, aside from Dahl and the one to our left, I don't recognize any of the other ones. 5 Vice Admirals and Admiral Kizaru. Navy Admiral Kizaru, Borsalino. You aren't making this easy for me, Sentomaru-kun. Can't you just come out and surrender? Wait, they're against each other? Oh yeah, yeah. I should have reread the last couple of chapters before this. Sentamaru, I think Sentamaru is on the side of Vegapunk, who's on the side of Luffy. No, I was talking about the emu panel. Yeah, I just saw that, Cosmos. I don't know. I don't know how I missed that. Fat chance. We'll be ready if you try something like that, Uncle. So Sentamaru and Kizaru are against each other. Oh my, I'm absolutely terrified. Grandpa Punk based the pacifista lasers off of the research he did on your powers. Grandpa Punk based the pacifista's lasers off of the research he did on your powers. So basically, they have Kizaru's powers, so Sentamaru's not worried. That's so cool. Yo. Young Sentamaru, young Kizaru, and young Vegapunk. I can't believe you're here to kill him. Sentamaru-kun, no one can protect him from his own choice to research the Void Sentry. I am just a cog in the machine. So he doesn't even want it. But that's Kizaru in a nutshell. That's no surprise. That's always been Kizaru. Akainu is extreme on one side. Aokiji is more on the opposite side. But Kizaru's kind of just like, yo, I'm just here for the paycheck. I'm just here to take orders. Like whatever I need to do, I'll do. He doesn't feel in any way about it, either side, but he just does his job. Anyway, this fight isn't exactly in our best interest. Everything we break is a net loss for us. True. At this point, I think it's fair to assume that Rob Lucci and the others failed to complete their assassination mission. Also true. Thanks to the Straw Hats. Oh, we're getting the man himself. Ringo says, can you up the sound just a little? Okay, let me see. How do I do that again? Let me see. Damn, how do I do that again? Hold on. Settings. Audio. Okay, let me try and speak a little bit louder and see if that works, because I do not remember how to do that on the OBS. I don't think I ever knew how, to be honest. I'll be more prepped next time, guys. I promise. I'll be more prepped next time. I just wanted to get this out to you guys, and I wanted to read this on stream. But I'll talk a little bit louder, and let me know how it is, Ringo. Inside a certain warship. Make sure no one knows I am here. Yes, sir. The Straw Hat Pirates storm Egghead to take Vegapunk hostage. This is a good article. It's one of Morgan's. And what is the reality of the situation? Sir, we have yet to receive any word from Cypher Pole Zero on whether their mission was a success. However, we can draw our own conclusion based on Sentamaru's resistance. 5 Elder Planets Warrior God of Defense Science, J. Garcia Saturn. It can be safely assumed that Dr. Vegapunk and his 6 satellites are up in the Labo Stratum, along with the 4 Seraphim assigned to protect them. And it seems like that they have joined forces with Emperor Straw Hat. His crew has 10 members. Our advance guard included 3 members of CP0, Rob Lucci, Kaku, and Stussy. There were also a number of other Cypherpole agents, Labo Stratum, Fabio Stratum. But it seems like they've been captured in Fabio Stratum by Sentamaru and his battalion of Mark III pacifistas. As the Frontier Dome is currently at 100%, we can be certain that nobody can get in or out of the Labo Stratum. Unfortunately, we have no way of knowing what has transpired on the interior of the dome in the last day or so. And he's eating something. He's chewing on some food. And where have the researchers and workers of Egghead gone? They evacuated yesterday, but we have tracked and confirmed the current positions of their ships. And what would we do if they got away? They might know something. Sink them immediately. Who are the researchers and workers of Egghead besides the 7 Vegapunks? Saint Saturn, you worship Saint Saturn, your worship. They call me your worship. There is one more thing. The glutton jewelry Bonnie was reported to be on the island too. Ah, Kuma's daughter. Well, we no longer have any use for her, but given that she is just a little girl, you can leave her be. Understood. Kizaru-san, we've picked up a transmission from Egghead. It appears to be a long-range call. Ring ring, the Holy Land, Mary Joa. This is Mary Joa. Admiral, you have a black transponder snail on your left arm. Yeah, that means you can listen in. The Room of Authority. Hey, this is York speaking. Oh, it's you. You guys are so rude. Why the hell are you trying to kill me too? Surprised they're even letting her speak directly to them. I went out of my way to tell you about the Stella's betrayal. You did that. You did do that, but then again, you are Vegapunk just as much as he is. If I had any interest in the Void Sentry, why would I blab about it? It makes no sense. Wait, if I had any interest in the Void Sentry, why would I blab about it? It makes no sense. That's true. In any case, you've done well to survive this long. Didn't CP0 pay you a visit? And what happened to the Straw Hat Pirates? Since I'm the one calling you, I'll let you take a wild guess. You realize I have the Seraphim under my control, right? Oh, she does? The fact that I have survived the night shouldn't come as a shock. Anyway, what's with this fleet you've got buzzing around? Are you trying to wage war on little old me? As a matter of fact, York, we've had a change of heart on that matter. Am I right in thinking that you are capable of replicating the Mother Flame alone? What? Oh, will you look at that? So you do want something from me. I'm glad I sent it. Indeed, this is a special request we're acting on. A request from whom? Either way, if that's what you want, the power station, I need to make it. If that's what you want, the power station, so is that what's going to replicate Mother Flame? I need to make it in here. Kanji can be read as fusion reactor. Also, side note, because I've been reading so much Bleach lately and no One Piece, I'm glad to see how big One Piece chapters are again. I forgot how big it is. I keep expecting it to end because Bleach chapters are so short in comparison to One Piece. I just found out when I started reading the manga not that long ago, but they're like half of this, if even that. So like this seems long to me right now. This seems really long. Just promise you won't lay a finger on me or my lonely laboratory. Very well. Also, I still want to be a celestial dragon. That can be arranged. Okay, interesting. I thought they were going to see that can't be arranged. But they're obviously lying to her. They're definitely lying to her. There's just one other thing I need you to do first. Save me. Straw Hat Luffy is here and he's going to kill me. And they're all shocked. What the hell? Please, crush these psychos. I don't... Oh, they're already... Oh. The whole crew is here. Look at Usopp listening in and holding the thing on her. Zoro with the sword to the neck. Nami with the pistol. Bonnie and Luffy just eating. They're just chilling. Oh, this is a dope panel. Everyone's eating. Jinbei's eating. Sanji's bringing in more food to Nami. Lucci's just chilling in the back. Chopper and Frankie discussing something. Frankie's eating too. Vegapunk is there. Brook is there. But I like Usopp, Nami, Zoro, Luffy, and Bonnie. They're especially Usopp and Zoro. Oh, this is the end of the chapter. Please crush these psychos. I see everything's finally coming into focus. I don't really get it, but we can just use her as a human shield to get away, right? Luffy. Does that mean we're under siege? So that's how it is. The grand conspiracy has been foiled and the crew's all together. That's the best part. The crew is all together. Alright, 1090, let's go. We got a lot to get through. Yo, Russ, what's up? What's up, bro? Bro, you haven't read any of these chapters? You're in for some fun. Hope all is well, homie. I hope all is well with you too. I hope all is well with all you guys. I know it's been a while, And I apologize for not giving you guys as many updates as I could, but like I said to Cosmos earlier when he was here, it's been very, very unpredictable for me. So even when I give an update, like if I say my goal is to get back full time really, really soon, and it's looking like that's gonna be possible. But every time I try and give like a timeline, it doesn't work out, and it seems like a broken promise to me. So because of that, I just didn't give too many updates because I didn't really have any updates to give. But hopefully, I should know within the next week or two, and I should be in a better position a little bit sooner after that. But I'll be able to give updates from now on. But I hope all you guys are doing well. Rust, Ringo, Cosmos, John Phillips, all you guys. I miss doing these live stream with you guys, man. 1090, here we go. 1090 is titled Kizaru, and we got Captain Kuro. My favorite East Blue exclusive character. The best East Blue villain. Cover request by Chikiya. Kuro reading in silence with some black hats. Man, I don't think we've seen anything of Kuro since his arc, since Syrup Village. Hey, this is Monkey D. Luffy, the man who's gonna be Pirate King. Luffy, what are you doing? We've got all the Vegapunks up here. If you care about York's life, you'd better order those ships to clear off. York screaming, save me. Kizaru's listening in. How cruel. He's even worse than I heard. Morgans, what the heck? What's going on? World Economic Journal headquarters. Isn't that Luffy, son? Straw Hat Luffy, how many of you managed to survive over there? Some of us are pretty banged up. Don't... Why is he telling them that? A woman's voice, could it be Nico Robin? Oh, that was Nico Robin that said don't tell them Luffy. I just assume stuff like that comes from Nami or Zoro. Beep beep, we can't just give away our status. They wanted to get information by keeping us talking. Nami's so disappointed in him. I see, my bad, but I bet what I said will make those ships back off. As if. The Navy won't fold that easily. Oh, wait a second. I could read these on Viz. Why am I reading them on TCB? Yo, NH, what's good, bro? Good to see you too, man. Good to see you too. It's good to see all of you. Should I read this on TCB or... I mean, should I read this on Viz? I don't really think it's that big of a deal. Let me know if there's like a big difference. If you guys want me to read it on Viz. I'll just keep reading on TCB for now. Because I don't really care too much, to be honest. Beep beep. There are 3 things we must secure. York's safety, Punk records, which we can access through her, and the power station that created the Mother Flame. The rest can be sacrificed, if anything. They only want York because of the Punk records. And then she can be sacrificed too. But sir, read about Rob Lucci's squad and the Cypher Pole agents that are still... I was merely stating the worst case scenario. Don't lose sight of what's important. Yes, sir. Remember, human life holds no more value than that of an insect. No matter how far their numbers dwindle, it's always possible for them to multiply again. That's a dark way of looking at humanity, bro. That is a dark way to look at humanity. No matter how far their numbers dwindle, it's always possible for them to multiply again. That's fucked up, bro. Don't you hear what they said? The 5 elders have my back. If you lay a finger on me, they'll wipe this island off the map. Just like Ohara. Look at this panel. Oda, it's fire with these panels, bro, showing everyone. Better thanks to you, Chopper. What's going on here? Nami is hitting York in the head and Zoro's trying to stop her. Luffy and Bonnie are still eating. Sanji's feeding them. Usopp's still on the Denden Mushi. What's her name? Lilith. Rob Lucci chillin'. Kaku's defeat. What happened to Kaku last? Bro, it's been so long, guys. Kaku's defeated. Who was he fighting? He was fighting Surfing Mihawk and Surfing Kuma, right? Or was it Jinbei? Drew Stoughton, what's good, bro? If you got Viz, I'd go for it. Okay, I prefer Viz, but I don't know about the differences. I think there was some wording nuances in some of these chapters. Okay, hold on. Viz One Piece. Let me see what chapters they'll allow me to read. Oh, wait. I can only read 1096, 1095, and 1094. If I try and read 1090, I have to like subscribe. Okay, so we're going to read up to 1093 on TCB, and then 94, 95, 96 we'll read on Viz. How does that sound, guys? Because right now it won't let me read this chapter on Viz. Better thanks to you, Chopper. Praise like that doesn't make me happy or anything, you jerk. How pathetic. I know there were two of them, but I should have been able to handle those no god seraphim. Those no good seraphim. So it was a seraphim, okay. I get it. Just sleep already. Shaka, Pythagoras, Edison. Edison still kicking. Whoa, what happened? Edison still kicking Lilith. 4 of the Vegapunks are wounded. 2 are dead. Who's dead again? I know what's his name. Number 1 is dead. The one that everyone thought was Dragon in the beginning of the arc. What's his name? Damn, it's been so long. What's his name? Vegapunk 1. I know he's dead. And I think... Is it the one... Did Lucci kill one? Is it that one? No, she's right here. Oh, no. It was the dude that was... I know. It was the dude that got blitzed and no one knew who it was. The Straw Hat crew is currently... What are you muttering, Lucci? I'm just talking to myself. Hey guys, you're all behaving yourselves down there, right? Labofe's basement. It's one of the Straw Hat pirates. Thanks for the food. You are our saviors. Hey, keep it down. They're still the enemy. We would have died without them, though. Hey, can you get us out of here? Sorry, no can do. At least take us to a different room. It's hard to relax with those monsters in here. What monsters? Oh, the Seraphim are locked in here. Aren't the Seraphim on your side? Yeah, but there's still a chance they'll go rogue. They'll be fine, right, Vegapunk? Naturally, we have the Seraphim in bubble balls after all. So they're like in cages. Mihawk's trying to break out. Jinbei is just chilling. Seraphim Jinbei is just chilling. And Kuma. Boa and Mihawk look annoyed. They're made of the same material as the Mark III's bubble shields, and it's been infused with the energy of the sea. There's no better way to hold fruit users. Something like this can actually trap us? Really, they look just like normal soap bubbles. There's no need to ask them for reassurance. We haven't received any orders to eliminate you. You are of no interest or use to us. There's no need to ask them for reassurance. We haven't received any orders to eliminate you. You are of no interest or orders. Yeah, but if you're under York, as soon as they let you go, all York has to do is say, save me, and eliminate all these Straw Hats. I see, what a relief. I guess we can rest easy. You might have a mean streak, but we really owe you, S-Snake. Thanks for undoing your petrification on us. It's so peculiar. She wasn't programmed to act like that. Bet? Alright, good. Alright. So 1093 or 1094? I think it was 1094. Remind me and I'll hop on Viz. Hey Hancock, I need you to help them out. They were my friends. You're the only one who can do it. I'm counting on you. I like how he calls her Hancock, but he doesn't even call the actual boy Hancock. He calls her Hamcock. I think he called her Hancock like once or twice ever, and she just lost it. You're the only one who can do it. I'm counting on you. Okay, I get it already. Please just stop looking at me like that. She's the same as Boa? Are you kidding me? She has a thing for Luffy too? Wahaha, she's just like the real Hancock, the world's worst personality. But she's got a weak spot for Luffy. It's funny to see her Seraphim have the same disposition. That's so interesting. Yeah, I agree with Jinbei. How fascinating. The traits passed on by the lineage factor during the cloning process go far deeper than I expected. So is this Seraphim gonna wanna? So is Seraphim Mihawk gonna wanna fight Zoro then? Is he gonna have this instinct to wanna fight Zoro or save Zoro and help and wanna see Zoro grow and get stronger? So in which case he will help Zoro get out of here. Who knows? If that's the case, if Seraphim Jinbei is basically a straw hat altogether, he's gonna do anything. He'll die for Luffy over and over. That was really cool of you, Hancock. No way, did you just say I love you? Stella, we've got the comm system working again, but the Frontier Dome still isn't responding to our signal. We can't leave without disabling the barrier. You're wasting your time. I put a passcode on it. And don't bother syncing to Punk Records, because I never uploaded it. You dirty traitor. Haha, the passcode and the military might of the world are my protection. All this laughing makes me hungry. You know, you're really pissing me off. Stella, we're completely surrounded. I'd wager there's 100 ships of all sizes and approximately 30,000 Marines. Okay, this might be difficult then. I don't know. I mean, Luffy's the only one that's like Yonko level here. Everyone else, 30,000 Marines is like, it's a big deal. They're putting out all the stops. Lady Stussy, would you care for some coffee? I believe your name is Nami. You're the crew's navigator, correct? Yep, you betcha. So we got Vegapunk and Nami here. The log hasn't finished recollaborating, but we could use this one. We locked onto it while we were in Wano. It's pointing northeast. Ah, that'll be Elbaf. And look at the reactions of Luffy and Usopp behind them. Elbaf, we finally get to go there, the giant island of our dreams. Giants, Elbaf, where everything's tall. It's the home of the giants, after all. This is the best friendship in One Piece, man. Look at these guys. It reminds me of the end of Thriller Bark when Brook was playing sake and they're doing like the same thing, arms around each other, dancing like that. They've probably done it countless times in the series. Will you quit glowering at me already? Oh, Rob Lucci and Stussy. Oh yeah, that's weird. She betrayed them, but now I guess they're all together for a common enemy. Thanks for the stars. Your ship is already up here on the Labostratum. Thank the stars. Your ship is already up here on the Labostratum. The coast is swarming with naval ships, so it won't be possible for us to leave via the regular port. Northeast. If we want to head northeast, it'd be best to leave from the back of the island. Luckily, Vega Force 1 is on standby right next to our ship. It's the first one we saw in the beginning of the arc. Ideally, we'd be able to use it to fly over the blockade. Unfortunately, it'll be impossible to make it all the way, since Vega Force 1 depends on the climate maintained by the island's aircon system, meaning we'll plummet the second we clear Egghead's airspace. Unfortunately, it'll be impossible to make it all the way, since Vega Force 1 depends on the climate maintained by the island's aircon system, meaning we'll plummet the second we clear it. That'll be good enough. We can rely on the Sunny's Kubli Borst after that. Yeah. Well, I swear, these chapters feel so long compared to Bleach chapters. I gotta get used to this again. This is good. We can use it to keep flying for a kilometer. That should be enough to get away. You mean to say your ship can fly that far? Unbelievable. When Vegapunk gives Frankie credit, you know Frankie's good. Let's go with that plan then. It's powered by Cola. Cola? Okay, okie dokie. First things first though, we need to get cracking on lowering the Frontier Dome. My lips are sealed. I said get cracking. What? You should know better than to underestimate us. We're Vegapunk. So now all of them are trying to hack they're trying to get the code. Lilith, go to Vega Force 01 and what? We have to hurry. They could have the barrier down any minute now. We need to carry the ship to the back side of the island so it's ready. Yeah, we gotta drop the barrier to get away, but doing it that will make us vulnerable. That's right. To be honest, I'm a tad excited. This will be my first time leaving the island. We're not exactly going to a picnic. I'll say we don't have enough food for that. Yeah, and what we had already wasn't enough either. We should stock up on pizza. Bonnie's the only person that would hear Luffy say that, and instead of being like, "Why are you thinking about food right now?" she would just agree with him. Just grab some cheese. Sanji will handle the rest. Man, that guy is a great chef who can fight. Don't let him hear you say that. Do not let him hear you say that. Hey, what's with the sudden change of attitude from yesterday? Don't worry, I'm not gunning for Vegapunk anymore. I feel better now. Because she saw... What did she see, man? What did she see in that bubble? Well, that's good. You were crying nonstop last night. I was not. We've had a transmission from Rob Lucci. It summarizes current status inside the dome. Relay the information to the rest of the fleet. Okay, here we go. I'm assuming they're right outside of the island. Did you hear the update, Barcelino? Sure did. Straw Hat talked a big game earlier, but it sounds like they're trapped. I just want to get to Luffy versus Kizaru. I want to see that fight. The first time, well, not the first time, but if it's a full fight, the first time we're going to see a full Yonko versus Admiral fight. The Frontier Dome is a laser-based defense system, correct? You're made of light. Thank you. Think you can get through? Because he's made of light. To be honest, I'm sure I can. I just have to deal with my pal down there first, since he's standing by Vegapunk. Fly over him. After he's resolved to put his life on the line, that would be spitting in his face. At least let me do this my way. So you'd rather kill him, or at least defeat him, than just fly past him. Also, if I skip over him and attack right away, Sentomaru will use the weaponized sea beast and his squadron of 50 pacifista to sink all our ships. Our casualties would be extremely high. Yo, Claudio, what's good, bro? Final Saga is awesome. You're in for some peak chapters today. A la grande. Does that mean hi? Is that Spanish? Yeah, I'm excited to read these chapters. Like I said in the beginning, okay, I said this when only Cosmos will hear. So now that there's 7, 8 people watching, I'll say it again, guys. What I know so far is that Luffy fights Kizaru. Luffy goes Gear 5. In that fight, Saturn eventually shows up, and that we get some kind of Kuma flashback. I think. I'm not even sure about that one, but I think we're in a Kuma flashback. That's about all I know. Which is big. I guess they're big spoilers, but context is what matters to me. We can prepare, but I do not wish to draw this out too long. Do you have the location of the power station? Rob Lucci is an outstanding agent. He sent us all the information we could want. Battle stations, battle stations. Tell everyone who can use the 6 powers to fly ashore the second the battle starts. The second the battle starts. Yes, sir. We're all going to free all the captured Cypher Pole agents. Roger that. Remember, the pacifistas are invulnerable to the cannon fire, so target the weaponized sea beasts instead. This is a blast. Haha, I love these Sky Island mystery clouds. I totally feel the same way, but we gotta stay focused. The sunny's right there. Yata no Kagami. Isn't that the one he used against Apu in Sabaody? So he's gonna teleport. It's the one that like was bouncing on the walls, the buildings. Yeah, Sacred Mirror. That's the one of the 3 imperial regalia of Japan. Yep. He's bouncing through all of the lab's equipment. So you're finally coming. Bring it on, Uncle. All pacifista units, come in. Eliminate all targets. Here I come, Sentomaru-kun. You should know my guard's the toughest in the world. He comes straight in with a flying kick, and Sentomaru blocks it. What's causing that light down there? Someone really strong is coming. Chapter 1090 end. Break next week. And Luffy is worried. Looks kind of worried, to be honest. Someone really strong is coming. You should know my guard's the toughest in the world. So that's it. Next chapter is going to be the fight. Yes, it's the same one. The same what? All right, let's go. 1091. We got a lot to cover. We got 6 more chapters. Chapter 1091. Admiral Kizaru has begun his insurgent. The Navy makes its move. Get ready. The enemy won't take this lying down. Chapter 1091. Sentamaru. Beep beep. Don't let them use their lasers. Fire the cannons. The pacifistas are fighting back against the Marines. It's the weaponized sea beasts. So we got the pacifistas, the sea beasts, all of the straw hats, CP0, all of the Vegapunks, Stussy, Sentamaru, and no, we don't have the Seraphim. But we got all of that against Kizaru. What's his name? Not Garling. Saint Garcia, Saint J Garcia Saturn, and 30,000 Marines. With if they can get the Seraphim from the basement or from the bottom floor, then all of the Seraphim as well. So it's a pretty even. It's a good fight. It's definitely a good fight. It's an arc-worthy fight. It's a weaponized sea beast. Fire. Steam Knuckle. Leave our ships alone. Vice Admiral Dahl. If it's a fight you want, I'll give you one. The Vice Admirals are touching down. Labostratum. The Marines and Robo-Beasts at the coast are really going at it. Already, but Sentamaru is waiting for them with a squadron of pacifista under his command. It should be clear that the island's defenses are nigh impenetrable. Pacifista control hierarchy. The 5 elders, then Vegapunk, Stella, and Satellites, then Sentamaru, and then authority chip holders. Wait, no, it's the other authority chip holders. Sentamaru, number 1, then Vegapunk, then the 5 elders. So it's kind of like the opposite of the Seraphim. Sentamaru has ultimate control. So they sent that guy ahead to take out the deterrent. Isn't that Kizaru, Stussy? Isn't that Kizaru? Stussy was right. They sent an admiral. It seems those dark memories from Sabaody have come back to haunt us. They've already started fighting down there. I'm sorry, Sentamaru. Asking you to face him is cruel. I'll understand if you choose to flee. Nah, Sentamaru's not going to flee. He's smiling. He's got a smirk on his face. You really ought to surrender, Sentamaru-kun. Yasakani no Magatama, and that's the one he used against Whitebeard in Marine Forward when Marco first showed us his Devil Fruit powers. Yasakani no Magatama. Huff, huff. Sorry, Unc. I gave my word to Straw Hat Luffy. Picks up his battle axe. And since when have you been one to get chummy with pirates? He's jumping up at Kizaru with his axe. I owe the old man my life. I don't care whose side I gotta take if it helps him escape. Very respectable. Oh yeah, wait. When does Sentamaru always have the Wano, the Oden and Yamato thing on his back? And this, I thought we were meant to deal with the bear attacks. Flashback. What happened? Who did this? Some kid beat us to it. The villagers are all wimps. I hate them. I don't even want to go back. They kicked you out, huh? All I need is a job that pays good. I'm tough, so I don't get hungry or anything. Oh, then can I ask what you're looking to buy all that with all that money? Onigiri. Kizaru laughs. Ha ha ha. You were so cute back then. What's onigiri? Is that food? You were so cute back then. In that case, how would you like to be my bodyguard, Squirt? You'll really give me a job? Awesome. Hey, Unc, how am I meant to protect Grandpa Punk? Come, teach me. Don't call me that. I'm still young. I thought you I taught you the best I could, Sentamaru-kun. Ashigara Palm. Ashigara is the mountain associated with the legendary Kintaro who's inspired Sentamaru's design. Okay. That said, my guard isn't anything to sneeze at either, you know. And Kizaru fires a huge laser. That might be it for Sentamaru, I don't know. This is an admiral at the end of the day. Explosions. All Pacifista units come in. Authority check. The previous command issuer is unconscious and out of commission. Authority has been transferred to me. He defeated Sentamaru. Just like that. There's been a change of plans. Protect the naval fleet and send the weaponized sea beasts to the ocean floor. Man, they should have sent at least some reinforcements for Sentamaru. The objective of the Pacifista squadron has been successfully changed, especially because defeating Sentamaru is basically taking control of all of the Pacifista. So you should at least put some priority on making sure Sentamaru isn't defeated. If you're Vegapunk, right? What a waste, but I suppose if I had to choose, a Pacifista are the better assets to secure. Keep me updated on all the casualties incurred. Yes, sir. Sentamaru's finished? Nah, we can't afford to dilly-dally. Let's lift the defense system. Yeah, we won't let the time he bought us go to waste. You won't crack it. Don't forget I'm a Vegapunk too. Focus. Kizaru is made of light. He could be passing through the laser barrier any minute now. Wait, what? You mean he can get in whenever he wants? Indeed. That guy almost wiped us out back in the day, you know. Times have changed, Usopp. Times have changed. My, the Straw Hat Pirates. How nostalgic. Is he coming in? No, he's flying up. This isn't tomorrow. He's flying up. Let's book it. Once the barrier is down, we need to be ready to get out of here. Pronto. Way ahead of you. All we need is to carry the ship over to the back of the island. Let's make it happen. Lilith, what's the racket? The emergency siren. But why? No one should be able to get through the barrier. There's one exception. The power station, Punk Records, and York. Those are the three things that can't become collateral. Honestly, it would be nice if I could add old friends to that list. Unfortunately, though, Dr. Vegapunk's elimination is our top priority, and Sentamaru's done. Sentamaru's absolutely done. Kizaru has infiltrated the dome. Huh? Luffy and the others are still making their way back. Hurry, Luffy. Luffy-san, this isn't looking good. It'd be pointless to lift the barrier if the ship isn't in position. Oh, Rob Lucci's pigeon. Rob Lucci goes into beast mode. Is he attacking Vegapunk? Oh, Stussy. But who shot? It looks like a gun. What's going on? Okay, let's see. Okay, hold on. He was going for Vegapunk. This sneaky motherfucker. He tried to blitz Vegapunk. And Stussy got in the way. He went for a finger pistol on Vegapunk. He's not on their side after all. Stussy goes down. Stussy-chan. Sorry, Nami-san. I'm borrowing this. Sanji took the gun. What? A bubble gun? Seems your friend left you out the loop. Zoro comes in. Zoro and Lucci now. Looks like you waited for backup to grow a spine. Yeah, that's such a cowardly move. You're all as good as dead now that Kizaru and I are working together. You should know by now not to underestimate us. Kizaru doesn't even care for you because Kizaru considers you expendable. I was wondering where their ship got to when I didn't see it at the shore. Hurry. They sent an admiral, Luffy. What should we do? Hey, Luffy. And then Kizaru, Hey, ya. Long time no see. That's Luffy, isn't it? Straight in. Straight in with an advanced Conqueror's Haki. Is that advanced Conqueror's Haki? No, because it's touching his arm. But there's lightning. It's some kind of Haki anyways. Maybe it's advanced armament. But I like how Luffy is the aggressor. Notice how Luffy is the aggressor this time. And the confident one, rather than Kizaru. They sent an Admiral Luffy. What should we do? Hey, Luffy. Hey, a long time no see. Flying kick. I see that you're as cheeky as ever. We're 100 times stronger than we were 2 years ago, Kizaru. Engaging an Admiral. We're 100 times stronger than we were 2 years ago. Chapter 1091 N. It's funny because what's her name? What's that lady's name? The lady with Rayleigh, Shaki. That's what Shaki said. Shaki said Rayleigh is 100 times stronger than them. In Sabaody. He's saying we're 100 times stronger than we were back then. So is Luffy saying he's Rayleigh level now? He's as strong. So Yonko Luffy is as strong as old retired Rayleigh. That's not me saying that. That's the manga saying that. That's the manga itself saying that. For all those people that disrespect Rayleigh. That's the manga telling you that Gear 5 Luffy is as strong as old retired pre-time skip Sabaody Rayleigh. Yep, look, right here. Someone put it in the comments. He's about 100 times stronger than you boys. First thing I see in the comments. I'll never forget that because that was such a hype moment. So, Luffy, after defeating Kaido, is now just as strong as Rayleigh. Not my words. Not my words. That's the manga itself. Let's go, guys. 1092. This is really good. This is really good so far. Tyrant Kuma's rampaged through the Holy Land. Tyrant Kuma's rampaged through the Holy Land. I forgot. Yeah. Kuma was going to marry Joa. He was climbing. Wasn't he climbing the red line? Cover request: Jinbei swimming with the aid of massive remoras that are trying to cozy up to him. One day ago at Marijoa, the invincible slave has returned. So this is 1 day ago. Kuma managed to climb all the way up. Soldiers, stop him. He's too much. These are the celestial dragon. I mean the Marijoa soldiers that we saw a few chapters ago when Saba was invading. Huff huff. He's trying to go somewhere. Huff huff. Orosa's shock. Boom. Explosions everywhere. What do you think you're doing picking up where the Revolutionary Army left off? Who's that? What do you think you're doing picking up where the Revolutionary Army left off? What do you think you're doing picking up where the Revolutionary Army left off? Akainu is here. The damage you've done here is unprecedented, Kuma. Oh, wait, no, Navy headquarters is not near, it's no longer near, no, it is actually, it is. They just moved it on the other side. Marijoa is in between the two halves of the Grand Line. The Grand Line and Paradise and the New World. And they moved Marineford from the end of Paradise to the beginning of New World. Right? So it's still right next to Marijoa, just on the opposite side of it, I guess. So yeah, this makes sense that he's here. But I wouldn't expect this. Fleet Admiral Sakazuki. So we're going to see him fight Kuma. You miserable excuse for a guard. Akainu. Is he talking to Akainu? You miserable excuse for a guard. Akainu, I wanted lobster for dinner last night, and they told me it was out of stock. No way he's talking to Akainu. Akainu does not care about this stuff. This has never happened before. How could you let the food supply of Mary Joa dwindle? Never mind that. You've allowed someone to hurt us. Hurry and defeat Kuma the tyrant. Execute that lowly slave. Well, Kuma. Bro, it just goes to show you, like, at the end of the day, these Marines, all of these guys, they're soldiers. They're all foot soldiers. They all get talked to so lowly by the celestial dragons. They all get ordered around by the five elders. They all just do Imu's bidding at the end of the day, whether they like it or not. So how are any of these guys going to have Conqueror's Haki? The fact that Akainu is letting people talk to him like this is crazy. Well, Kuma, if we can't control you, this is it. He's going to have to kill him. We can't allow dangerous men like you to run wild. Your personality was supposed to have been erased years ago. Where in the world could a walking corpse like you have to go? And he's screaming. He's actually fighting him. Hellhound. Bro, why is it taking the fleet admiral himself to stop Kuma? Like, where's Greenbow? Where's Fujitora? Where's, I don't know, what's his name? Momonga. Not saying he could beat Kuma, but like, there's strong Marines out there. Seems you do still have blood pumping in those veins. Did he dodge it? No, he hit him. Did he take off? Oh my god, he did the same thing he did to Whitebeard. He punched half his face off. Seems you do still have blood pumping in those veins. So he's bleeding, and there's like some mechanical stuff exploding in there. You see smoke and fire. Hold it, Kuma. Kuma's running away. Huff, huff, pop. Oh, come on. I wanted to see more of that. It doesn't matter how much you cry about it. Kuma's consciousness will never return. Oh, this is a flashback from when Blackbeard ran away from Akainu. It doesn't matter how much you cry about it. Kuma's consciousness will never return. He volunteered to be reborn as a weapon. Liar. He never offered himself up. He'd never. Akainu, where did Kuma go? He'd never leave me behind. You let him escape and you have the gall to call yourself Fleet Admiral? Where could you be going? Bro. I don't want to hear Akainu being the top guy ever again. I don't want to hear Akainu being top one. I don't even want that to be a discussion ever again. He's right behind Kuma. He's literally like the same thing with like when he was about to hit Luffy and Ace and Jinbei. He's like flying right behind. I thought he was going to punch a hole in him. And Kuma got away? Or is he thinking back to this flashback and then decided to let him get away? I think he stopped. Because why else would they show this flashback? Liar, he never offered himself up. Akainu, where did he go? He'd never leave me behind. You let him escape, and you call yourself Fleet Admiral. Where could you be going? You've lost your will, your mind, everything. You're just a damn puppet now. I think he let him get away. I don't understand how he could have escaped. My man Rayleigh is another Roger rival. Yep, he's Rayleigh is right there with Roger, Primebeard, Garp. I don't want to say Rocks because we don't know too much about Rocks, but all of those guys. I think Rayleigh in his old age can hang with Kaido and Blackbeard and Shanks. Maybe not Shanks. I think he still loses to Blackbeard, Kaido, all those guys, but I think he hangs with them. I think it's like at least a high diff fight, if not extreme diff. Destroy the weaponized beasts. We've made landfall at the Fabulous Stratum. Proceed with the occupation of the island. Admiral Kizaru has gone ahead to infiltrate the Labo Stratum. Hold on, I lost the page. Here we go. Admiral Kizaru has gone ahead to infiltrate the Labo Stratum around above the clouds. It's clear you really are the man who took down Kaido. Oh, we have Snake Man already. Snake Man versus Kizaru. You're a tough one, and yet I have to wonder why a pirate like you would want to protect Vegapunk. Right back at you. Why do you want to kill Apple Gramps? Want? It's not about want for Kizaru. It's just he's doing his job. Huh? He disappears. How far did he fly? It's not like I want to kill him. I've known Vegapunk For a long time, you know. Now, please don't get in the way. After all, acceleration is power. And he comes back, he kicks light at him. Vega Force 01 is finally finished. The giant robot mankind has always dreamed of. Oh, he shot it at Vega Force 01. Destroyed it in half. Damn, fight Luffy, bro. He's right there in front of you. Why are you going around to fight to destroy Vegapunks? And we see the damage he's causing. Frankie, Luffy. Frankie, Bonnie, run. Lilith. Vega Force 01 is going to explode. Boom. It's interesting character. It's good character development for Kizaru, though. I mean, I think most of us already assumed that was kind of his mindset when it came to his duties and his tasks as a Marine. Where he wasn't on Akainu's side, he wasn't on Aokiji's side. He was simply on the side of, look, whatever needs to get done, gets done. That's it. Like, what's my job for today? Let me know and I'll go do it. So it's not a surprise there. Straw Hat got blown away. Kizaru, damn it. The 01 was our dream robot. I'm not letting this slide. Is the Sunny alright? Straw Hat got blown away. Kizaru, you scum. You've gotten quite a bit taller, Bonnie. Kids these days sure do grow fast. I'm here on orders to eliminate Dr. Vegapunk. So you've gotten quite a bit taller, Bonnie. You've gotten quite a bit taller. Kids these days sure do grow. So he knew her since she was a kid, or Bonnie is a kid who's aged herself to blend in with adults, and he knows her original form. And that's his sarcasm. Kids these days sure do grow fast. That could just be him being like sarcastic about her powers, right? Her abilities. You have it out for him, right? Don't get in the way. Let's just say I realize that the person I should be targeting is someone else. Timely thrust. I want to see what Bonnie saw. Come on. Is it the Revolutionary Army or no? Because I made a theory on that. Please don't make me hurt more old friends than I have to for this mission. So even Bonnie is an old friend of his. Bonnie has history with, I guess, Akainu, Kizaru. What's going on? Wow. He kicks her. Watch out, he's behind you. Got rid of Bonnie. Kizaru, you bastard. Take this. Radical. What? Where'd he go? He disappeared. Oh no, the Stella's in danger. Hey, control room. Ring ring. Clank. Usopp? Labo Stratum control room. We got Vegapunk, Usopp, Nami, and I forget their names. Yoroka, we've cracked the code. Really? Take that, York. Huh? You bastards did it? Damn geniuses. Frankie-kun, we can disable the barrier. Has the Vega Force 01 carried your ship to the back of the island? No, your escape plan has failed, Vegapunk. I'm afraid your dream robot is far out of reach after what I did to it. Is he literally in the same room as Vegapunk right now, or he's with Frankie? Yeah, Kizaru, when did you... Oh, he's literally right behind him. We're done for. Please understand, this isn't an easy mission for me, and I don't want to drag it out. Yeah, that hurt. Look at that. Look at that. Giant Gear 5 and all doing the eyes again. Usopp's eyes, Nami's eyes, Vegapunk's eyes. Oh man, look at how big he gets in Gear. That's probably my favorite thing about Gear 5. Is how huge Luffy can make himself become. Which I know size doesn't automatically translate to strength, but at some point when you're that big, it translates to strength. Like look, all he has to do is like squish Kizaru. I know he's a Logia, but that's how I interpreted it too. He let him go. Yeah, I feel like Akainu let him go. There's no look. I'm not the biggest Akainu fan, Especially when it comes to power scaling. I like him as a character. When it comes to power scaling, I think a lot of people overrate him. But there's no way Akainu would not be able to just deal with Kuma right there. He's the fleet admiral of the Marines. It's already like crazy that he's the one showing up to deal with him. I would expect someone like Green Bull. But no, Green Bull's with Weevil. He's probably on his way back with Weevil. Fujitora is probably healing from getting his ass whooped by Sabo. So yeah, okay, fair enough, Akainu. But I'm assuming it has to be. He let him get away. John Phillips, all right, where are we? I'll do my best to listen now. Also, are we using TCB or Viz? We are using TCB because I can't read Viz until 1094. That's as far back as I can go in Viz. So we're in 1092, like Ringo said. We're gonna read this. We're gonna read 1093, and then we're gonna hop on Viz. And Kizaru is like 12 feet too, and Gear 5 is making him look like a dwarf. Yeah, I forgot about that. The admirals are giants. I love all these panels with Gear 5 are like, they're all like some of the best panels in One Piece, man, I swear. There you are. He looks concerned. This is, you have some nerve knocking me all the way down there. I had to cross that barrier twice. I thought it was gonna kill me. When did he knock Luffy? So when he attacked the Vega Force 01, he also attacked Luffy? Yeah, okay, Luffy's in Snake Man. The beam's coming. He's covering the light. It looks like, that's what I thought. It looks like it's going to Luffy. The Vega Force 01 is holding the Thousand Sunny, but Luffy's not in the Thousand Sunny. So I'm assuming he got Luffy too with this. Okay, fair enough. I guess he got Luffy. Let's go back. I had to cross the barrier twice. I thought it was going to kill me. Doom, the heartbeat. Interesting. Whoa. Hold up. So, okay, remember the last time Luffy did this, Zunisha's eyes lit up. Because Zunisha was from the Void Century and Zunisha knew Joy Boy. Now he's doing it again, and this supposed armor or dead soldier, it's not even supposed to be a soldier. I think it's supposed to just be armor. At worst, just armor. At best, a dead giant with his armor on. But whatever it is, we already knew it was from the Void Century. I think it was like a machine or something. And its eyes lit up as it heard the beat of Joy Boy's heart. So is this thing gonna fight Kizaru next chapter? Did this thing just wake up to team up with Joy Boy? Damn, we've already, oh shit, we're in 10, 9, wait, we read 89, 90, 91, 92. We got 4 more. This is going by fast, man. Damn. I waited months to binge this, and I'm already halfway through. He kicked Luffy through it. Okay. So he kicked Luffy, and through Luffy, continued on and kicked Vega Force 01. Or the other way around, I guess. Chapter 1093. Luffy versus Kizaru. We got Helmeppo and Kobe. Cover page request by Black Bean. Brothers steal Kobe and Helmeppo's glasses. Here we go. She. Luffy. Look at these panels, man. I love Gear 5. Free as can be. Well, this is a pickle. He's spinning him around. Bro, this guy just continues to embarrass top tiers in Gear 5. Woohoo, be gentle. Kizaru's being sarcastic, so I guess Kizaru's still not serious, because he's being sarcastic. Be gentle with me. And he gets tossed away. Ha 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 ha. He went flying. We should use this chance to get out of here. Yeah, leave Kizaru to Luffy. Luffy can deal with him. Where are you going, Atlas? To the lower stratum. I'm going to override the Pacifista's current objectives. If I don't, we'll be fried by their lasers the second we drop the barrier. Good thinking. Whoever controls the pacifista will win this fight, and no one on the island has a higher command authority status than us Vegapunks. Just a second, Atlas. I'm coming with you. Huh? You think we're gonna let you go too, old timer? The whole point is to keep you alive. I agree. I know, it's just Frankie-kun, come in. It seems Bonnie was knocked down to the lower stratum. Can you confirm? She survived? That's great. Kizaru kicked her face first into the barrier, and how could a strapping young lad like you let that happen to her? My bad, I'll go help her right away. Ah, but the barrier's still up. And we have Sanji and Jinbei. Hey, this is Sanji, second floor, building 8. I want in on this Bonnie rescue mission. Of course he does. Vegapunk, I've got everything you asked me to bring aboard. I'll head to the back exit. Let's all rendezvous there. Meanwhile, on the fabulous stratum down below. Stay away from the city center. Jewelry Bonnie must be close by. Be on your guard. She could be hiding anywhere. Oh, flip. If you're careless, she'll age warp you. So, Nana, where did that whippersnapper run off to? Huff, huff, damn it. Blast her to bits. We've spotted Sentamaru. He's burnt to crisps. Sentamaru. So she knows Bro, how many people does Bonnie know? It seems like Bonnie knows everyone. It seems like she has a history with everybody that's tied to the Marines. And she's falling down. Sentamaru catches her. Sentamaru, Bonnie, get out of here. The Marines are coming. Have you guys seen the animated movie Castle in the Sky? Oda clearly took an inspiration from it. It might be slight spoiler. If it's a spoiler, I'll look at it after. Once I'm done all these chapters. And I guess 1097 spoilers are probably already out. But this is perfect timing because I can live react to 1097 tomorrow if it comes out, or Thursday. Anyways, Sentamaru, what should I do? Can I hide until the heat dies down? Labostratum. Aha. Oh, Zoro, you guys are really going at it down there. Is that Luffy? Ah ha ha ha. Oh, Zoro, you guys are really going at it down there. Ka-ching, ching, the swords clashing. Need a hand? Nah, Zoro's good. You just focus on Kizaru. Lucci awakened. Pants. So Zoro and awakened Rob Lucci going at it. 1v1. This is good because this is what the Power Skillers community was talking about. Once we saw that Lucci was awakened, it was like, okay, is he stronger than Zoro still? Is he at Zoro's level, or is he weaker than Zoro? Is he weaker than Sanji even? So let's see what kind of a fight he can give Zoro. If this is the best he's got, it shouldn't fall to the captain to handle him. Haha, is that so? Then I suppose the head of an emperor's number 2 is still a decent consolation prize. Even Lucci's at the point now where he knows he can't touch Luffy. Zoro is a prize to him now. He's like, yo, this is the second in command of a Yonko crew. That's a bigger honor than whatever Luffy was at Enies Lobby. At this rate, I'm gonna take a dip in the ocean. Oh, he's falling into the water. He doesn't even care. At this rate, I'm gonna take a dip in the ocean. He's looking at the water. Yasakani no Magatama. He's shooting it at the water? I'm assuming he just flew back up. I don't understand this panel, but he's light anyways. All he has to do is turn into light and fly back up. Oh, he's slowly turning his body into these small little light particles. And then here his body is completely gone. It's just the light particles. And so he flies back up. Okay, I get it. And now he's right in front of Luffy in light form. What the? Clones? Look at Luffy's reaction. Ami na Morako- Ame no Murakomo, the last of the three imperial regalia of Japan. Whoa! Oh, he's using a sword. Luffy dodges it nicely. Is this what he did with Rayleigh? Amino Murakomo when he drew out the sword? This man Luffy really thinks he's him. He's not him. He thinks he is, but he's not. That hurt. Oh, he got him. He nicked him. He nicked him good. Gum gum, booming dawn whip. What is going on here? He's kicking through all the Kizarus. More hologos. Which one's the real one? He's Luffy's running away. Oh my god. Because he doesn't want to deal with these tricks. He just wants to fight the real one. TN. Luffy seems to be conflating the holograms he encountered in chapter 1062 and Perona's fruit powers. Luffy seems to be conflating the holograms he encountered in chapter 1062 and Perona's fruit. So he's running because he thinks they're like Perona. Holo holo. Bro, Luffy, bro, I swear, I love Luffy, man. Luffy's something else, yo. This man just sees clones and instantly gets PTSD of Thriller Bark and is like, yo, I'm out of here, bro. But hold on, let me check 1062 real quick. What clones are in 1062? We see the weaponized sea beasts, Vegapunk, Drooly Bonnie stuff. You get introduced to. I don't remember. I remember this stuff pretty clearly. I don't remember any clones. Unless he's talking about the Vegapunk clones. No, I don't see any clones in 1062. But this makes sense already with just the Perona stuff. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to lose his. He thinks if he touches one of them, he's gonna end up like with Perona's ghost and lose all your ambition, your self worth, your self confidence. So he's running away and they're chasing him. Oof, gotcha. Gum gum. Booming Dom stamp. Stomps through all of them. Bro, these gear. I love. The best thing about Gear 5 is the drawings we get to see from Oda. And I feel like that's why Oda did it, because he wants to have so much fun drawing. And what other time can he draw and have as much fun as with Gear 5? Like every panel is something special and unique. He doesn't ever have to redo the same things like with Gear 4, with Snake Man, with Bounce Man, with Pound Man, with what's it called? With Tank Man, sorry, with Gear 3, Gear 2, all these other forms, you have a certain move set you're limited to and restricted to. So we always know we're going to see this one of a certain amount of moves. Maybe every now and then he'll do something new with it. But with this, he can make every single thing Luffy does unique and different that's never been done before because there's no limitations to Gear 5. Anything he can imagine, he can do. So I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty amazing to see. By the way, bro, new SBS dropped for when you catch up to the chapters. You can check it out. Yo, Matt C is in the building, bro. Matt C is in the building. A long time. And thank you, Rust. I'll check it out. It depends what time I finish. If this takes me too long, I might check it out on my own time. If this isn't too quick, I'll check it out on stream. Which one's the real one? Gotcha. Gum gum. Booming Dawn stamp. I'm loving this fight so far. It's not what I expected, but it's pretty good. Did I take out the real one too? Boom. Kia. No way. He's back there. He wasn't even dealing with it, bro. He wasn't even dealing with the real one. But one thing I find interesting, look at Luffy's eyes. Why is Kizaru running away from Luffy to deal with far weaker people? Like, why is he escaping Luffy to fight Usopp? What are you doing? I never took Kizaru for like the scared type. Luffy's right there challenging you, saying, "Come, let's go, let's fight." Yeah, he got me. Ah, Luffy. How strange. Vegapunk's not here. Oh, that's Kizaru. How strange. Vegapunk's not here. Luffy. Huh? Hold on. Let me in. Vegapunk. Sanji. What's gone into you? You look like you're gonna burst a blood vessel. You no good marine brigands. Don't you dare lay a finger on her. Hang on, Bonnie, I'm coming. I'll be damned if I stand by while a little girl gets murdered. Applegramps, don't go down. You're gonna get yourself killed. And where do you think you're going, Vegapunk? Hang on, Bonnie, I'm coming. I'll be damned if I stand by while a little girl gets murdered. Is he gonna... Someone's gonna have to come in. He shoots? Luffy? Don't tell me Luffy just ate... Ain't no way. Ain't no way Luffy just ate the ship. He did. Oh my god. Light coming from his eye sockets, his nostrils, his mouth, his ears. My eyes, it's so hot. Bro, Luffy just ate Vegapunk, Sanji, and I think what's her name? I can't remember their names. The girl. Edison, is it? No, I don't think it's Edison. But Luffy just ate them all. Pause on that. I think he ate them. Did he eat them or am I tripping? Oh, he ate the... oh, okay. No, he didn't. My bad. He ate the bean. He got in between. He got in front of them and ate Kizaru's bean. I thought he ate the ship to protect it from being hit from Kizaru's light. I'm tagging along. Lilith, use General Frankie to get the ship out of danger. Okie dokie. Honestly, part of me thinks that would have been better if he just ate the ship to protect them. Egghead Port. Urgent update. Dr. Vegapunk's attempting to leave the Labostratum and head down. Stand by to deactivate the Frontier Dome. Standing by to deactivate the Frontier Dome. We can reseal it in a jiffy right after they pass. All Pacifista units, come in. This is an overdrive command from Vegapunk. Your new mission is... break next week. To eradicate every last Marine on the island. Are the tides about to turn? The war is getting big. Ooh, this is drawn really well. Look at the color spread of this. Luffy and Kizaru. Maybe I should be reading this in color. All right, here we go. 1094. Okay, 3 more chapters to go. That's not bad. Please support the official release. Oh, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful color spread. Zoro and pretty much everybody tied to Zoro in the story. From the dragon he slayed in Punk Hazard to Tashigi, the old man, I forget his name, the guy that created Enma, the father of what's her name? What's her name? The girl from his flashback. Anyways, Ryuma, and then the guy that was supposedly related to him. I guess he is related to him in Wano. Bro, I gotta get used to these names. What was it? Kimotsuki. Bro, I forgot all these names. Who's that on the top left with the red hair? The one we just see the eyes of. Your new mission is to eradicate every last Marine on this island. Will the new order work? Chapter 1094. Saint J. Garcia Saturn of the 5 Elders. Defense Science Warrior God. 5 Elders. Vegapunk. Sentomaru Authority Chips. Wait. So it's the 5 Elders. No, it's the Authority Chip holders. Sentomaru. Oh, okay. It is the 5 Elders, then Vegapunk, then Sentomaru. So unless Saint J. Garcia comes, Vegapunks are in charge. An order from Vegapunk. This is bad. And now we see the pacifistas turning on the Marines. Get away from the pacifista. And they're shooting all the Marines. Does this mean Vegapunk has left the dome? Luffy versus Kizaru is just a troll fest. It's an absolute troll fest, but Kizaru keeps running away too. It's low-key awesome, the amount of sheer hype you are consuming right now. Bro, that's why I'm okay. Every now and then I like to take a small break from One Piece. Like before I started doing YouTube, every 2 years or so, I would take 6 months off and just let it collect. I would let it collect and I would read it. Like the whole span in Wano from right after the Roof piece ended and it became a Luffy versus Kaido 1v1, and we got to see Zoro get sent down, and Zoro and Sanji and Lan, all of them were sent down. I took a break, and then I just binge read all of that all the way up to it was the chapter where they first, I think it was 1037, the chapter where we see drunk Kaido, and then Zunisha. The chapter ends with Zunisha arriving in Wano. I binged all of that, and it was one. So basically, the entire Zoro versus King fight, I binged. The entire Sanji versus Queen fight, I binged. All of those fights, I binged, and I really enjoy doing that every now and then. Because One Piece, in my opinion, it's a series you should binge. It's not really a week-to-week type of series. It's a series you should binge. Because you have some chapters that will be a 5 out of 10, and then right after that, 10 out of 10. Because then you'll cut to Garp and Aokiji. Then you'll go back to the beginning of Egghead where it's calm. And then you'll cut to Shanks. So it's not a bad thing. I just like it when you binge it. But now that I'm doing YouTube, I don't want to do that anymore unless I have to. And at the end of the day, all of us read it week to week because we can't wait. We're too addicted to One Piece. We can't wait to binge it. I just like to do it every now and then, every couple of years or so. Huff huff, does this mean Vegapunk has left the dome? Over there at Atlas. Quick, we have to find Bonnie. Bonnie, how the heck are we meant to drive straight down? Won't we just end up falling? The Vega tires on either side of us are made of the same kind of sky cloud as the road. Bonnie-chan, it has a peculiar property which makes it stick to itself. We won't be falling anywhere. We got they just said her name. I keep forgetting her name. They just said it. Atlas. We got Atlas. We got Sanji, Vegapunk, and Frankie. That's a good group. They could take care of themselves. Sanji found her. For real, Sanji? When has my lady radar ever been wrong? That radar doesn't sound very scientific, but I'll have some faith in you. Where did that scamp get to? Good. It sounds like the pacifistas are back on our side. Appreciate it, but this tank is too slow for my burning heart. I'll be right back. Sanji flies down. And what's going on? She's fighting the Marines, and something. I think Sanji lands. Something happens. She goes for her gun. There she is. Andy. What? Also, look at this shot, man. Oda and his shots. He knows exactly what he's doing here. TN, short for near death experience. NDE. Okay. NDE. She shot them in. Whoa, what's going on here? It looks like he turns into a skeleton, then turns back, then faints, I'm assuming, from shock. Hey, what's gone into you guys? I saw the river sticks. Stop right there, Bonnie. I saw the river STYX. Japanese use Buddhist equivalents, the Sanzu River. And we got PX46. I won't let you pass. What? But how is he's supposed to be on her side? Navy Headquarters Vice Admiral Bluegrass. Don't panic, dearie. It's only this one unit that hasn't been affected by the new orders. I made it my personal ride. I'm a driver woman who can hijack anything that's thanks to the ride fruit. I take it offing you will lift the age curse on my Ico subordinates. She ate the ride fruit. Anything she hijacks obeys her. It's an interesting ability. Does it work on people then? If it works on a pacifista, it probably works on people, right? He goes to shoot. She goes, Daddy. That's not your dad. It's not your dad. It's a pacifista. Fight back. Give them back their lost years. And they fire. Bonnie-chan. Oh, Sanji saves her. Bonnie-chan, you can't let yourself freeze up like that. Yeah, it's not Kuma. Blackleg, they told me about Kuma being your dad. I get it, but you've got to keep a cool head. Someone else comes in for the swing. Whack and Otter. For now, let's just get out of here. Who's that then that came in with the swing? Bonnie, Sanji-kun, hop in. Vegapunk, let's head back. The pacifista are already on our ship again. We don't have any business left down here. Labostratum. And we see Luffy get back to Gear 5, Luffy and Kizaru. Okay. I'm afraid I've got a job to do, and I can't finish it if we keep playing around. So he just wants to get his job done. He really is just about his job. That's the idea. I'm doing my job. Haha. Well, this is a problem. And he runs away again. Yet again he runs away. Not a week to week kind of serious is crazy though. Not a week to week. Okay, when I say not a week to week kind of serious, I don't mean I don't want to read One Piece weekly. I mean, if I had the option right now of reading all of One Piece together all the way up until the end, or reading it week to week, I would read it all at once, because One Piece is 10 million times better when you binge it. Like, for example, I'll give you a perfect example. Go ask people that read Dressrosa week to week how much they'd like to Dressrosa, and do the same thing for Whole Cake Island, and better yet, do the same thing for Wano. Basically any arc, to be honest with you, and then go to like people who started One Piece very recently and ask them how was it reading all of these arcs in one go, like just reading Whole Cake Island, Dressrosa in a few days, or like watching it. I know a buddy of mine, he told me like he stopped reading One Piece years ago in mid Dressrosa, and he read from Dressrosa all the way up until like now. He caught up in 3 days, and he was so hyped about it. He just all he wanted to talk about was One Piece again. That's what One Piece does to you when you binge it, right? Like, don't get me wrong. If the only option is to read it week to week, it's such a good series. It's my favorite series of all time. I'll be here every week to read it. But if I had the option, I would rather binge it. Especially because it doesn't average out. I mean, like, what I mean is like a chapter can be a 4 out of 10, a 5 out of 10. And that happens in One Piece. It's okay, because the one right after that could be a 10. And then the one after that a 9. And then the one after that a 6. Because it all depends on what focus Oda is going to give that chapter. Is it going to be a flashback? Are we going to cut to Mirijoa? Are we going to get a big fight? Are we just going to get build up? So chapters 1000 to 1056 binge are goated. Yeah, like from Roof Piece all the way to like the end of like the big fights. Amazing. Like, it's not the same if you read that week to week as opposed to binging. I guarantee you. I always feel the best about One Piece after I've binged it. After I've binged like at least 10 chapters. I get it. These past months with hella breaks, but yeah, you see, that's another thing. I don't even know how many breaks there were. I didn't have to deal with them. I didn't know when they were. I didn't know how long they were for. I didn't know how many breaks there were. One Piece has a lot of breaks too. But the one thing I do like about reading it week to week is the anticipation. If you get an epic cliffhanger, it sucks in that moment. But next week when you pull up the laptop and you open it up and you know One Piece just dropped and you see all the hype on Twitter and everywhere else, there's no feeling like that. You're like, okay, this is going to be a good chapter. Especially if you manage to avoid all spoilers. Well, this is a problem. We see Kizaru, Luffy, Zoro, what the? Lucci? What's going on? What is this ominous presence? Wait, Kizaru is shocked, Luffy is shocked, Zoro is shocked, and Lucci is shocked. And then Jinbei, what is this ominous presence? Hurry, don't tell me. Oh, it's gonna be Saturn. Pacifista units, cease all action immediately. How strange, the pacifistas aren't trying to protect us anymore. Hey, did you forget your orders? But the only people with higher authority clearance than us, there you go, you put it together, are the 5 elders. A magic circle? This guy has like, I don't know, is that like this the Satanist symbol or something? I don't know. Could be wrong, but some kind of like sorcery going on here. A magic circle. Since when is there magic in One Piece? Hold on. This is most peculiar. We must hurry. Something is coming. All Marines on the island, be advised. Saint Saturn of the 5 elders is about to make landfall on Egghead. Huh? One of the 5 elders is here? What am I looking at? Any Marine ranked Commodore and below is hereby ordered to avert their gaze. Any Marine ranked Commodore and below is hereby ordered to avert their gaze. Transgressors will not be forgiven. Is he doing some kind of like ritual or something? What was that explosion? That announcement mentioned the 5 elders. One of them actually came all the way here. 5 elders. They are the most powerful authority figures in the world. What? It doesn't matter. We're getting out of here. Hang on. Bro, this looks like some Satanist stuff right here. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, and a star. The 5 stars. The 5 elder stars. That circle, something's coming out of it. Is he being summoned? And it looks like he's in his devil fruit form with the silhouette because you see the eyes. Is he summoning himself onto Egghead? What the hell is that? Is he some kind of monster? Oh, this guy's done. This guy's done. You're supposed to avert your gaze. Quiet. We're not meant to see him. Just boom. Yep, done. To see, we're not meant to see. He might just. Did he shoot him with his eye? Boom. I almost can't remember the last time I came to the surface. Highest authority of the world government, 5 elder planets. Defense Science Warrior God, St. J. Garcia Saturn. He's got horns. He's got tattoos. Is he a spider? He's a spider. But he's also got like the Gear 5, or he's got like the awakening. So he's an awakened zone. I almost can't remember the last time I came to the surface. What does that even mean? We see him in real time on Earth, on the surface. Is he always underground technically, and this is him bringing out his true form from hell or something? I don't know what's going on. And I'm assuming this is a spider, some kind of like tarantula maybe, because I see 2 legs on each side, but I see one pair of arms. What is that thing? Up top, look out. He's going for the clouds. Kizaru, oopsie, almost had you there. It's Kizaru. Luffy's behind him. New, huff, huff. Hold it, Kizaru. He's got the muscle. Geez, haven't you reached your limit with that form yet? We're counting on you, Luffy. He seems so casual. Even though he's running away from Luffy, he seems extremely casual. Leave it to me. Boo-ah. What does he do? He punches him? What is happening in this panel? Kizaru shoots a laser, and Luffy, I think he dodges it, and it causes him to spin. Gum Gum. White Star Gun. What am I... Hold on. What am I looking at? Okay, Luffy's here. He's throwing his left arm in giant form. Is that Kizaru's head? Is that the side of Kizaru's head? He killed him. Bro, his fist went inside the side of Kizaru's head and came out the other side. Like, he turned Kizaru's head into rubber. He killed him. I don't think I've seen a more devastating punch in One Piece. Bro, you can see the shape of Luffy's fist on the other side of his head. This, oh, okay, never mind. He's fine. This isn't good. Now I'm really at my limit. Luffy-kun. Luffy's getting old. Saturn, Nika. He talks as if he knows him, as if he's seen Nika before from the past, 800 years ago. Okay, yeah, he's a spider. He's got 3 legs on each side. Why are you a spider? That's such an average fruit. He's an awakened spider. I don't know. Maybe he can have some poison abilities if he's like a tarantula or something. I don't know. But I expected more of like a demon thing with them. Judging those silhouettes we saw all the way back with Sabo. I wasn't expecting a spider. Okay, let's see. Luffy lands. He's out of Gear 5 form. Or it's fading away at least. Frankie is looking at Vegapunk and right behind him. Oh, he's a giant. Are you okay, Vegapunk? Atlas-chan, you're not hurt, right? Sanji and Frankie are done. Get out of there, bro. This guy's probably stronger than Kizaru. Saint Saturn, I assume. In the flesh. I see you have managed to cling on to life, Vegapunk. I have given the order, Vegapunk. Bonnie-chan. Erase his individuality completely. Make sure no trace of him remains. Like they did with Kuma. But if we do that, Kuma... Wait. I have given the order. Erase his individuality completely. Make sure no trace of him remains. But if we do that... Oh, she's thinking back to them talking about Kuma. But if we do that, Kuma... When did she get a sword? She stabbed him. In like the chest or the neck area. Saint Saturn. Chapter 1094 end. Pierced by her fury. This guy got blitzed by Bonnie in his introduction. I get it. I read that. I agree. It's a star with 5 points. One Piece got dark here. Yeah, it got kind of dark. I think he means descending from Mary Joa. Oh, yeah, I think you're right. Matt. That makes more sense. Kizaru takes Shanks to extreme death. Yeah, all those guys that said that, John. He is a mythical Zoan. There's a mythical demonic creature in Japanese folklore called the Ushi Oni, which resembles whatever Jade transformed into. Ushi Oni. Wow. The horns. This is beautiful then. Okay. So it's a mythic. Okay, good. This is even better than I expected then. So they're turning into mythical Japanese demons. Oh, there's even a Yu-Gi-Oh card of it. Ushi Oni. 6 stars. A bull fiend restored by the dark arts. This monster appears out of a jar. I like this then. I like this a lot. Thanks for pointing that out, Matt. Okay, so... Oh, I could have read this on Viz. I totally forgot. Okay, we got 2 more chapters, guys. Let's go to Viz, and we're going to go to 1095 on Viz. Oh, hold on. I don't want to read it page to page. How do I change this? Maybe this is better. Let's go page to page. All right, 1095. Better off dead in this world. And we see Buggy. Hold on, I can't zoom in. I'm not used to Viz. There's gotta be a way I can make it just all one page. Surely. There's definitely gotta be a way to do that. Reader request: Buggy chasing after a squirrel monkey that stole his trademark nose. Saint Saturn has disembarked. All units but vice and rear admirals maintain distance from the island center. Avert your eyes from his holy form. What? When did he come ashore and how? I've only seen him in portraits. And what are those flashes of lightning? The admirals themselves will act for a single celestial dragon, and these are the pinnacle of those gods. So it is confirmed then that the Gorosei are celestial dragons in and of themselves. And not only that, but they are the highest celestial dragons. So those are the 5 holiest or noblest or whatever you want to call it people in Marijoa aside from Emu. You mean one of them came all the way here from Marijoa? So I think it's safe to assume then that of the 19 rebelling nations, 5 of their leaders were the 5 Gorosei members. Maybe those are the 5 leaders that managed to obtain immortality, whereas the other 15 or so died. These ones remained immortal, and so since they are the only remaining leaders that originally made the decision to join forces to take down the ancient kingdom, and they're not just descendants, but they are the actual ones that were there. They obtained and they remain in a higher rank than anyone else. No one else can ever hope to achieve the rank that these 5 have. That's just what I'm thinking. Did you see the Marine's head explode? Yeah, last page I saw that. I think they count as part of the 20 families as well. Yeah. Seems like it. But yeah, I saw last chapter when the guy's head exploded. Or do you mean here? No, not here. Bonnie, what have you done? Saint Saturn, she stabbed the elder. That man stands atop the very world itself. Ready your weapons. Bonnie, pipe down, you insects. If I were afraid of her sword, I would have avoided it. And he grabs her. Did he shoot her with his eye too? Yeah, he did. What is he doing with his eye, bro? He keeps doing this thing with his eyes. Bonnie, Sanji. He stabs. What does he do? He picks up the sword. There's blood on the ground. Drip, drip. Did the blood vanish? Did he stab Sanji? Did the blood vanish? See, I guess he stabbed Sanji. I'm not really sure, but Sanji's on the ground now. Seize Vegapunk's group now while we have the chance. What, you fools? Don't be hasty. They cannot escape. Just ready your weapons. Yes, sir. This is rather sluggish work by your standards, Kizaru. I'm sorry I failed you, and I don't think I'll be mobile anytime soon. Yo, Kizaru's done? I guess Luffy's done too. Luffy and Kizaru are both done. But Luffy's done because of his limit. Kizaru got one-shotted by Luffy. The only thing Luffy did to him was the punch at the end. I'm sorry I failed you, and I don't think I'll be mobile anytime soon. I think I can understand why. Let us see. And he's about to kill Luffy. Zoro. Come on, Zoro. Frankie. Strong right. he hits Luffy out of the way. And he takes it himself. Ooh, I see. A pirate crew that cooperates. So even the guys who rule the world. What? Our captain's head? Huh? Ha ha ha. Earth. So even the guys who rule the world want our captain's head, huh? Straw Hat Luffy, Jewelry Bonnie, we fail to anticipate your presence here. But if your fate is strong enough to escape this desperate situation, I would very much like to see it. And you, Vegapunk, your betrayal is most disappointing, but your great service to our military is appreciated. Which of you should die first? Tell me least to most painful. I want you to die with nothing but regret for your rebellion against the world government. So she's trying to solo everyone. He's definitely much stronger than Kizaru. From the way they're talking to each other. That's clear. That's very clear. Ranky indeed. Like the stream, by the way, guys. If you haven't already, like the stream. How long is it? It's been 2 hours already. Time flies when you're reading One Piece, man. Time flies when you're reading One Piece. Why is it that human beings feel the need to do what they are explicitly forbidden from doing? It's got Bonnie. No, stop. Can anyone else move? No, I can't. It's like I'm being held. If this is not science, then it must be devil fruit powers. Oh no, Bonnie. You killed my father, Saturn. So it's the Gorosei she was after. That's why she was so angry. That was I'm so dumb. Those little flashback speech bubbles in the end of the last chapter was what Bonnie saw all those chapters ago when she went in the bubble. She saw the 5 elders giving Vegapunk the order. Kuma, you mean? He was born into Slave Castle, the descendant of a clan that once committed a... Kuma, you mean? He was born into a slave castle, the descendant of a clan that once committed a grave crime against the world, the last survivor of the extinct buccaneer people. The last survivor of the extinct buccaneer people. So there's a new race? Is that a clan or a race? No, he says the descendant of a clan that once committed a grave crime against the world. The last survivor of the extinct buccaneer people. So why didn't Big Mom want Kuma? Like she wanted King. If King and Kuma are both the last sole survivors of an extinct race, Buccaneer... Wait, isn't Jewelry Bonnie his daughter? The last survivor of the extinct buccaneer people. Bonnie. Ever since I was a boy, I wanted to be a hero who could save the imprisoned and suffering. Just like the Nika, the warrior of liberation. Just like Nika, the warrior of liberation. And we got the Marines shooting. Who are they shooting at? Bonnie? Aim for the head, men. Oh, they're shooting at her head. Nika. That's right. He's my idol. He appears from the blue with laughter and this rhythm. Tum ta ta da, tum ta ta da, and Bonnie and Kuma are dancing like Joy Boy. Look at that. That's the exact same. That's the Luffy Skypiea pose. Just like Nika, the warrior of liberation. That's right. He's my idol. He appears from the blue with laughter and this rhythm. Ever since I was a boy, I wanted to be a hero who could save the imprisoned and suffering. Bonnie, leave her alone. She's still just a child. Will he come and free me too? Of course. 47 years ago. So we are getting a Kuma flashback. South Blue. Sorbet Kingdom. Someone is crying. Chatter. Murmur. Doom, it's a big healthy boy. Congratulations. Oh, he's born. I'm so glad you've come out to see this. I'm so glad you've come out to see us, Kuma. And his parents. Doctor, his blood? Don't worry, I won't speak a word of it. He's a healthy boy. What? His blood? Don't worry, I won't speak a word of it. Like his race? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Clap. Run for your life. Government agent showed up at the hospital. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. It's me, I'm the one who has Buccaneer blood. His parents are getting arrested, but my wife does not. Let her and my son go free, please. It'll be alright, dear. Damn, look what they did to his dad, bro. What the hell? I've got a Buccaneer slave. Kuma's a slave right off birth. See his strength for being so young? Why don't you move faster? That hurts. I'm sorry. Stop bawling or I'll kill you. Man. I hope Oda takes his time with this flashback. Slow it down a bit. Hi there, Kuma. How are you doing? Hi, Dad. My master is so kind and gentle. I'm very lucky. The whole family are slaves, bro. To different masters. Your mother's dead, son. She's in heaven now. But I think she's better off that way. Bro. You missed it. Kizaru versus Luffy was extremely controversial. What was controversial? I guess by the end of it, if that's really the end of it, like the Admiral Agenda is dead, bro. The Admiral Agenda is dead. Like he got one-shotted practically. Yes, Luffy's out of commission too, but Luffy is not out of commission because of anything Kizaru did. Luffy's just out of commission because he exhausted himself. But if he got the job done while exhausting himself, then that there's no complaints, right? Listen, Kuma, you are strong. You can survive this. Why? I'd rather be dead too. The warrior of liberation will come. He'll show up and save you. Who? The sun god Nika. He's a legendary warrior whose story is told throughout our buccaneer heritage. One day he'll show up and take you out under the sun to the freedom of the sea. Nika is always smiling and laughing, and his rhythm brings laughter to the people. Doom da da da, doom da da da. Pipe down. So I wonder if Kuma knows anything about Luffy being Nika, and if that has something to do with him saving him in Sabaody. We assume it's because of Dragon, but maybe there could be more to it than that. And why he didn't, maybe he was never gonna harm Luffy in Thriller Bark at all. And Zoro didn't even really need to do what he did. 38 years ago, West Blue. You have waited 3 long years, so now it is time again for our great sport. Don't tell me they're gonna make them fight each other. The native hunting competition. Our arena this time, I thought it was gonna be like what do you call it? What do you call those things? Those giant, like the Colosseums, Colosseum fighters. Our arena this time shall be the unaffiliated land of God Valley. 30. Are we about to get the God Valley incident? 30. Wait. 38 years ago, West Blue. You have waited 3 long years, so now it is time for our great sport, the native hunting competition. Our arena this time shall be the unaffiliated land of God Valley. We will, and then we get a big eruption. Yeah, we see the big mountain. Interesting that the mountain has a split. I don't think it had a split when we saw Sengoku talking about it. We saw that image. I don't remember the mountain being split in two. Maybe I'm wrong. This place, which has the audacity to name itself the Valley of God, possesses ample natural resources. We will hold our customary manhunt here and claim this island for the world government. So are they gonna play like the Hunter games with the Buccaneer slaves? How dare you intend to kill my people for a game? It's insanity. This is our land, Your Majesty. No, this is our land. And then the lady behind him screaming, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, obviously, shot dead, as expected. Oh, not so fast. Saint Garling. No head starts. Bro, he Shanks. He Shanks. He's not even related to Shanks. He Shanks himself. Look at he's Oda basically drew Shanks, took away the scar, and turned the red hair into a moon head. But without the beard this time. Wahahaha, no head starts. He's already struck down the king of the natives. Heavy favorite St. Garling will start with negative 10,000 points. So he's in God Valley right now. The handicap will make for better competition. So he's one of the stronger guys, I'm assuming. Holy Knight, Saint Figurland Garling. So even back then, he was a Holy Knight. In addition to the rabbit natives, we have a selection of problem slaves and criminals to hunt. They've caught the escaped child, sir, the Buccaneer boy. And we see Saturn. Looks the exact same as expected. I don't think these guys age. Damn you for running away. They're going to hold all 10 of us responsible for you. If you escape, they'll kill every last one of us. Damn you for running away. They're going to hold all 10 of us responsible for you. If you escape, they'll kill every last one of us. So some people found him. Yeehaw. Ivankov. Who's the girl? Is that going to be Bonnie? Let me see. Ginny. Slave. Imperial Ivankov. Slave Ginny. And Ivankov is a dude here. Hold it right there. You must be the grand prize, the Buccaneer, and no wonder you're so big. You've got giant's blood, I hear. So Ivankov was a... So all of the revolutionary top commanders, top people, I guess were slaves. My bro's... Oh, that's... Ginny is Ivankov's sister? My bro's pretty big too, huh? Only my face. Hey, shut up. Look at all those gloomy, miserable faces. Well, I chose life. What about you? Damn, so they were... Oh, that's the end of the chapter. To be continued. I only have... Oh, I have two more... I have one more chapter left already? Bro, this went by so fast. Damn. Months worth of waiting. And I read it all in like 2 hours. Kizaru 1 was a common take on the sub. No way in hell people are saying. No way people are saying Kizaru 1. You're pushing it if you say Kizaru forced a draw. You're pushing it. Because I can see people saying that because Luffy is out. But it's like any shonen. When you've already defeated someone, you're allowed to collapse because you've already won. Luffy punched him all the way. His fist came out the other side, and that was the only thing Luffy actually connected him with. Kizaru absolutely got wrecked. He got this, bro. Wait till I get on Reddit after this. The Admiral agenda is done. I don't know how people are still talking about Admirals after this. How are there still Admiral fans? Remember Big Mom said there were 3 races that weren't in Totland. So Giants, Lunarians, and Buccaneers. Oh, okay. Because she doesn't have a Giant. She doesn't have King, and she doesn't have Kuma. At first, people were saying Admiral Zeko Yonko, and then Kizaru got one-shotted. Yeah, I'm assuming no one's saying that anymore. There we go. The hype after this chapter was ungodly. Luffy is just gassed. Exactly. This chapter is hype. Sorry, guys, if it doesn't seem like I'm excited. It's just I know there's more. If I was reading it week to week, I'd be way more hype. But it's because I know like I'll be able to read more right now. It's so much information to like it's not like I'm reading one chapter and just consuming that information. I'm consuming all of this. So I'm consuming all of this at once. Like I'm not even going back and reviewing the chapters. Like Garling is here, bro. But the craziest thing so far that's got me crazy hyped is the fact that we went 38 years ago and we're in God Valley 38 years ago. Something is going to happen here. If next chapter we see rocks, I'm going to lose my shit. If next chapter we see rocks, I'm going to lose my shit. Chapter 1096, Kumachi. Reader request: Zoro laminating losing a game of musical chairs to chihuahuas in the woods. Zoro lamenting losing a game of musical chairs. Anyways, back to the flashback. Let's go. So is this a chapter that came out last week? Right? 1096 would have came out last week. We've already introduced the 13 super rare rabbits. They're worth 10,000 points each. There are also 150 rare rabbits. Bro, man, let Rox do his thing. So Rox came to this island trying to destroy everything. Oh, he was going to destroy everything, including the slaves. I keep forgetting that part. I was going to say, why would Roger and Garp stop him? Well, Garp has to do his job. Why would Roger stop him? But look at how many slaves there are. Anyone with a heart would stop him. One hit kills will earn you an excellence bonus. And we have some very fine prizes indeed for the champion. You see Garling? Bro, he's Shanks. Watch this, children. That trophy will belong to the Man-Mayer family. Does this look like anyone we know? You won't win this one, Garling. I don't recognize any of these people. As in, like, I can't even guess who they're related to in the current timeline. You can't do this. It's unconscious. It's unconscionable. Is that even a word? Unconscionable. Unconscionable. It's unconscionable. Wake me up from this nightmare. Human beings shouldn't treat others as toys. Tell that to Doflamingo and Sugar. And they already started shooting. Not so fast, boys. Obey the rules. No, my child. Yo, this is some of the darkest stuff we've ever seen in One Piece. Meanwhile, there are 200 world noble hunters. The hunt will begin in an hour. Run and hide, rabbits. How many? We've introduced the 13 super rare rabbits. They're worth 10,000 each. There are also 150 rare rabbits. How many are there in total? And why do they call them rabbits? So messed up. The hunt will begin in an hour. Run and hide, rabbits. Navy headquarters. Why such a remote island? I can't tell you. Please, Garp, just go. I can't. Why is such a... Always tell him to go there. I can't tell you. Please, Garp, just go. Oh, we got Kong. We got the GOAT himself. Kong in his youthful days. We're not certain yet, but we can't afford to take chances. Does he know Rox is going to show up? Oh, is this the Celestial Dragon's little field trip? I warned you not to mess with the full elite, but who listens to me? That was treasure from the pirate island. Of course they'll come back to get it. Oh my god, he looks so much like Luffy here. I thought that was Luffy for a second. I thought we left a flashback. Hold up, time out. Are we actually getting a full flashback of context to God Valley and the incident of God Valley? And the incident itself? There's one more chapter, bro. What do you mean there's one more chapter? Is 1097 out? I'm on 1096 right now. It's the last one. One agenda people were pushing was, well, Kizaru is still more adorable than Shanks, so if Luffy hit Shanks, he'd one-shot him too. What is the basis of that? Where's the logic behind that? Who says Kizaru is more adorable than Shanks to begin with? I don't get how people think just because someone looks skinny or doesn't look buffed up or have like a crazy devil fruit ability that they have low durability. It's such a myth that power scales in One Piece just came up with. Like, if you're judging Shanks' durability just off the way he looks, then you should also say that Kaido steps on him. Because technically Kaido is big enough to literally step on him and squash him, and so is Big Mom. Yet he's stronger than them. So you can't judge off of looks. When it comes to anything, durability, strength, endurance. So I never really got that. I never really understood that logic. That was treasure from Pirate Island. Of course they'll come back to get it. Who leaked that information? Wait, so we're not certain yet, but we can't. I warned you not to mess with Full Elite. So Garp took treasure from Full Elite, which is the base of Rock's Pirates, I'm assuming, and now they're coming back to get it. Of course they'll come back to get it. Who leaked that information? Hey, they've got plenty of security, right? Why the fear? Well, the thing is, we didn't think Roger would get involved. Lead with that next time. Wait. Garp says that was treasure from Pirate Island. Of course they'll come back to get it. Who leaked that information? Hey, they've got plenty of security, right? Why the fear? Well, the thing is, we didn't think Roger would get involved. Lead with that next time. I'm going. Right away. That's it. Just the word Roger triggers Garp like that. This is definitely the youngest we've seen Garp in the manga itself. Pirate Island Full Elite, New World. Yo, they got the jump on us. The Rock's pirates have already left. I swear to God, if I see Rocks this chapter. We gotta catch up, come on. This is a huge deal. The pirating world. God Valley, West Blue. The island surrounded. I've never seen this many Navy ships before. Why is the word seen highlighted? Of course, there's no escape. The reality of this atrocity itself will be erased from history. They've concocted this sick murder game to drive off the inhabitants of this island, so they can take its resources. Would you believe that the 100,000 rabbits who live on this island will all be dead to the very last man in just 3 weeks? Is this real life or is this hell? And then you see Ivankov and Kuma. So Ivankov and Kuma come from the same island? Is that what they're saying? Or did they transport Kuma onto this island? But if we can survive the next 3 weeks, we'll be free. Stop dreaming, fool. The total number of survivors of all of those games combined is 0, huh? But why would they tell us that just to give us hope? It's like Squid Game's One Piece edition. Because it's the hope that makes us struggle and run. What's so fun about killing people who only fall to ground in abject despair? Don't waste your time dreaming of salvation in this sick game. We have to escape the game itself. And we see Garling, and St. Garling already has 100,000 points. Is he going for the high value rabbits? Bro, this has to be the most evil dude in One Piece so far. Nah, this guy is evil, bro. We need to see Shanks be the one to take him down. This guy looks like Bart. Yes, it's off. Thanks for those mighty jaws, my shark fishman friend. Oh, it's a fishman. Thank you. No one... Well, it's going to be Hachi. It's going to be Hachi, 100%. Because he's a revolutionary. Thank you. No one's ever said that to me before. The prizes for the event are the key to our escape. Prizes? They've got one of the most powerful devil fruits in existence. It allows whoever eats it to transform... They've got one of the most powerful devil fruits in existence. It allows whoever eats it to transform into a mythical Azure dragon. Rock's Valley is the day Kaido got his devil fruit, according to Big Mom. It all makes sense. It's all connecting. And also the Pawpaw fruit, which allows the user to send others and themselves to distant islands. They're both here in God Valley. Bro. The prizes for the event are the key to our escape. So they wanted both. They've got one of the most powerful devil fruits, the mythical Azure Dragon, and also the Pawpaw fruit, which allows users to send others themselves to distant islands. so Kuma can send everyone else to a different island, and whoever eats the dragon fruit can just fly away, of course. But whoever eats a pawpaw can't really leave unless they can. No, Kuma has already done it to himself before when he was with the revolutionaries. If any of us can eat them, the dozens of us here can get past the Navy blockade and escape this hell. No, we can't. The prizes are in the center of the island. But I'm a pro at thieving, tapping, and transmissions. 2 weeks ago, I managed to send a message about the island to the outside. Maybe someone heard it. Anyway, for our plan, we're going to need a decoy. What did she say? 2 weeks ago, I managed to send a message about the island to the outside. That's how Rox knows about it. That's how Rox knows about it. Anyway, I'll do it. Kuma, I'm big and hardy, so I can survive longer than others. They already shot him in the back. Oh my god. And I don't want to see anyone die anyways. Yeehaw, well said, Kuma. I won't let them kill you. Let's go off of God Valley together. This is great to see. Kuma and Ivankov are they're practically lifelong friends then. So when Ivankov saw Kuma at Marineford and that Kuma was no longer human, it brings a whole new depth to that when Dofi was telling her or him that Kuma was no longer human. That brings that's such a more impactful scene. Someone's firing at the ships. What was that? Rox is here. It's the Rox pirates east of the island. Let's go. But why? It's not just them either. There are more ships coming. They're all infamous pirates. Why didn't we hear about this? What do they want? Fire the cannons. Please show us Rox. Please show us Rox. Please show us Rox himself. Even just say one word. Just utter words. Show us a silhouette of him in a speech bubble. You waste your time, Navy. Follow me. This is him. This is Rox speaking. You waste your time, Navy. Follow me. Rox pirates. Oh, it's Whitebeard speaking. Oh my god. Whitebeard. Shiki. Stussy. What's her name? The Rayleigh's girl. Big Mom. Kaido. What's his name? John, not John, what's the guy that, what's his name? The guy in Thriller Bark. I forget his name. One of the additional guys that was mentioned. But they're all here. Not so fast, Rox. Who said I was your follower? Oh, wait. Where's Rox? Show us Rox. So Rox is the one that said that. And then Whitebeard says, not so fast, Rox. Who said I was your follower, fool? And who's that with the claws? And isn't this guy in Roger's crew? Isn't this Seagull? I'm pretty sure his name is Seagull. Seagull, One Piece. Seagull guns Nozdon. Bro, isn't this Seagull next to Whitebeard? Or am I tripping? Anyways, let's read. Who said I was your follower, fool? And then Stussy. Oh, Newgate, not you too. Don't be so pathetic, Stussy. Same to you, Glorosia. Phew, that's my treasure. Glorosia, isn't that the name of the girl that was in Doflamingo's family? I assume it's finders keepers, Big Mom. I don't know why Big Mom is the one I'm the most hyped. Big Mom and Shiki. Because we already know Kaido, we already know Whitebeard. Big Mom, because she looks different. So you get this, it almost feels like a different character. I want to see young Big Mom and Shiki in action more than anyone else. But you can't do anything with them, Lin. I assume it's finders keepers. They'll be mine. But you can't do anything with them, Lin. Yeah, because she already ate her fruit. I just know that full Rox will lose sight of the goal. So we were right. Pretty much the majority of the fan base was right about the dynamic between Whitebeard and Rox. That Whitebeard wasn't really gonna be like Whitebeard's gonna turn. He's gonna turn. I mean, they all beef with each other, but Whitebeard's gonna turn. Look at the way he's just talking about him already. I just know that full rocks will lose sight of the goal. We have to be certain first. Stop acting like you're the leader here. I'll blow them all up. I cannot believe. I know I'm trying to get through this fast, so I'm not really letting it sink in, which is a shame. But I cannot believe what I'm reading right now. Yo, GR Max. GR Max, what's up, bro? GR Max is here. I'm good, bro. I'm good. How are you? It's been a minute. It's been a minute, but we're back. We're back with some One Piece. We've been binging all of it since 1089. I never thought we were going to see Kong again. I thought we would see Kong again, but I just didn't expect it right now. But because we've barely ever seen Kong, so I'd imagine in some flashbacks we would see him. I wonder how you haven't. I've been spoiled on few things, but I think so far, actually, this chapter I haven't been spoiled on anything. I wasn't spoiled on any of this. I mostly stayed away from like Reddit for the most part. Twitter, I use my other Twitter, so I don't see anything One Piece related or anime related right now. Shanks being related to these dudes is crazy. All slaves were transferred on the island to be rabbits. Yeah, that's what I figured, man. So even Ivankov is not from this island. So how come they said everyone from the island will be dead in 3 weeks? Or are those like the super rare rabbits, or the ones that are from the island? There's a throwaway dichotomy between Shanks, Luffy, Blackbeard, and Garling. Shanks and Luffy represent the sun and the best of the D clan, and the Celestials, while Blackbeard or Garling represent the moon and the worst. Oh, that's a good way to put it. The best of the Garling and the worst of the Garling, and the best of the D and the worst of the D. It's John, yeah, Captain John. That's his name. Thank you, Cosmos. It was on the tip of my tongue, but I just couldn't. It's been a minute since I read One Piece, guys. Bear with me. Forgive me. Peep the goat Strusen in the rocks. Where's Strusen? Oh, you mean Stussy? Glorosia is Neon, the old lady from Amazon Lily. Oh, it's the same. Okay. I knew that was her, but I didn't know that's who they're calling Glorosia. Oh no! This is the old one. This is the one with Boa and Amazon Lily. I thought this was the one. I thought this was Shaki. That's what I was thinking. Oh my god! So Shaki isn't a former Rocks Pirates. Glorosia is the one that was the Empress even before Shaki, right? Because it was Hancock before Hancock, Shaki before Shaki, Glorosia. So we all thought Shaki was going to be a Rocks pirate, but Glorosia was. So maybe Shaki is her daughter then, and that's how really they got to know her. This is too much hype, man. I have to take my time reading the rest of this. Hold on. Nature Boy, you gonna make a Big Mom violation video? I already did. It was one of the earliest videos on my channel. What was it called? The problem with Big Mom. No one gives light to the goat Strusen. They hunted the civilians on the island too. So maybe the civilians are the special ones. Strusen under the exclamation mark. What exclamation mark? You mean the one on Whitebeard's shoulder, right? Stussy. The first person to get defeated was the King of God Valley, who Garling defeated. I feel Dragon Devil Fruit will have to do with some type of energy, like maybe energy. Is that a spoiler for the rest of the chapter? Hold on. Let me continue reading. I'm afraid. This is too good. I don't want to read any spoilers in the chat. Stop acting like you're the leader here. I'll blow them all up. Let's... Shiki, man. I want to see Shiki and Big Mom. I want to see them fight. Let's just steal what we're after and scram. All these dreamers with their heads in the clouds. I hear Roger's on the move. He's the last man I'll let. Calm down, kid. Today is the final fight, I assume. That's the idea. Who's this? Oh, Gloria. We'll settle it once and for all. Who's the guy with the shades? Don't tell me. I'm not even gonna say it. What's Garp's right hand man's name again? I don't remember. This looks a hell of a lot like him. But it's not him. I know it's not him. The Rock's pirates have made landfall. What is the Navy doing? If they lay a single finger on us. Reporting in. Pirate crews are converging from all over. How did it get out? This was top secret. Their purpose here is unclear. Watch out on the western shore. Yo! What is this chapter? What am I reading right now? What am I reading right now? How is this all one chapter? Hey, all I gotta say is one thing, man. I picked the right time to come back and I picked the right time to read it again. It was by chance. I didn't pick it, but it was a perfect timing to get back into One Piece. Look at them in their youth. Roger, Rayleigh. Oh my god, I saw this panel on Reddit and I didn't even know this was a manga chapter. I thought this was just like fan art or something. I didn't realize it was a new panel. It's the Roger Pirates. Okay, no, they're Seagull. They're Seagull behind Scarpa-Gavon's axe. What? It's been a whole year. Do you have any idea how I felt all this time? No special privileges for the captain here, Roger. It's been a whole year. Do you have any idea how I felt all this time? No special privileges for the captain here. Roger, this is going to be a wild one. Question is Luffy or Emu around planet level or star level? What hits me is Kuma's clothes to this day still have a target crosshairs. Does it? That's interesting. Maybe it's like a sentimental thing. I don't know. But what would be sentimental about that? Never mind. There's also a mysterious unknown Amazon Lily Empress between Shaki and Boa, mentioned to have died of love sickness. My theory is that unknown character is Luffy's mom. No, isn't that no, didn't we already get confirmation that was Shaki? Oh, in between Shaki and Boa. Not Gloria and Boa. In between Shaki and Boa. That died of love sickness. It could be Luffy's mom. Which is why I think Kuma sent Luffy to Amazon Lily during Sabaody. Okay, that's a good theory. Yo, Cosmos is coming in with the theories today, bro. Bogart, that's his name. Thank you, John. Bogart. It is Bogart. Okay, let me ask you guys this. When the community read this chapter, were there other people saying this is Bogart? Or is this just me? Because it looks like Bogart, but at the same time, this is 38 years ago. But I swear it looks like Bogart. And maybe this is where he met Garp. Maybe he turned around. Garp took him in. It kind of makes sense. Goat the Roger. Not Stussy Bro. Strusen, the co-founder of Big Mom Pirates. Strusen, the chef. Oh my god. And head chef, he is on the right as a member of the Rocks Pirates. Why do I... Sorry, Matt C. My bad, bro. My bad. I'm too hyped right now. Ever since I saw Rocks Pirates show up, my blood is just flowing right now. I gotta keep reading. Where did you say he was? He is on the right as a member of Rock's parts. He is on the right. Is he the one flying above Whitebeard? Wait, no. Bogart is later. It's all good. It's all good. It's God Valley. I know Garp is gonna show up. Everyone said it's Bogart. It's Bogart. Just you. I think some people said it's Bogart. Anyways, let's keep reading. Roger, pirates are here. What does he mean? It's been a whole year. Do you have any idea how I felt all this time? This is gonna be a wild one. No special privileges for the captain here. Roger, pull back the sailors and have them guard the celestial dragons. Pathetic. What was the point of the blockade? The holy knights will handle this. So this guy, if this guy even manages to somewhat hold his own against a Prime Roger, Prime Rayleigh, I don't know whoever he fights here. There's Roger, there's Rayleigh, there's Garp, there's Whitebeard, there's Shiki, there's Big Mom. What's happening? It's Roger and Rox. This one might be too much for us. He's here already. Look how fast he pulled up. Help has arrived. It's Vice Admiral Garp. Woo, we're saved. Tell me where to... That's all he cares about. Tell me where to find Roger. Bro, we're actually getting... I mean, you guys read this last week, so you guys had time to digest this. Bro, my mind is like... The moment I started reading Rox showed up, like... My mind just changed. And this, of course, this is the last chapter I get to read today. All that shit in Egghead, and now when I read this, it's the end. Now I'm gonna be left with the real cliffhanger. Damn it! Oda always teasing, man. Help has arrived. It's Vice Admiral Garp. Woo, we're saved. Tell me where to find Roger. It's absolute chaos. I can't believe our luck. This is it? It sure is. I don't know which it is, but let's eat him. Yo, so Ivankov hasn't ate his fruit yet. So either Kuma is gonna eat his, and it's gonna be the pawpaw, and then Ivankov is gonna eat this one. Either Ivankov is gonna eat it and thinking it's Kaido's, but it's gonna be the hormone, or right before Ivankov eats it, someone takes it away, and then Kaido eats it at the end of the battle. Yeah, so yeah, I was literally about to say, or Big Mom takes it from her. Big Mom was such a savage back then. Ha, not so fast, Eva. So we almost got mythical Devil Fruit Azure Dragon Ivankov. I'll take that one too. And we almost didn't get Pawpaw Kuma. Eat it, Kuma. Don't think. Eat the fruit. And save yourself. We just need one survivor. And then we've won. Bro, this puts so much... I have so much more respect for Ivankov. Ivankov was a leader at heart from the beginning. Like, it doesn't seem like Ivankov needed Dragon like the rest. Ivankov was like the perfect right hand for Dragon to help inspire others. Oh, Saturn came. Knocked Kuma down. The Buccaneer boy, your only options are slavery and death. History itself chose them for you. Are you important, mister? It doesn't make sense that you're born important. Are you important, mister? It doesn't make sense that you're born important. And there's no reason for someone to be born a slave. Kuma is saying that to Saturn. If I've got some kind of power, then I want to be like Nika and save as many of these unfortunate people as I possibly can. Which is why you people will vanish for good. What? Rocks. Out of my way, Roger. No, wait, Rocks. Oh, Roger is telling Rocks to wait. Bro, we need more of this. Don't cut off. Please don't cut off. This event would be lost to the dark shadows of history. They're gonna cut off, aren't they? Wait, Rocks. Out of my way, Roger. I'm gonna have to reread this a couple of times today or tomorrow. Oh no, we're continuing. I thought we went back to Egghead for a second. But we're at a God Valley. Sorbert Kingdom South Blue. The only news story is the legend of Garb's heroics. They won't print anything else. Just what the powerful want. This Morgan's writer is such a hack. So even back then, we still have no idea what happened on that island. Why are you still praying, Kuma? I'm thinking of the others' lives I could have saved. Knock it off. Amidst all the chaos and violence, you saved over 500 lives back there. That's right, Komachi. You were amazing. Everybody was crying with gratitude. Even I was. And now you've got hands of liberation that set people free. Hands of liberation? So your family ran a church. It explains so much about you. Well, it's time for me to go to sea. I've got to make the most of this freedom. For as long as I live, Eva, I'll never forget your face. Mahahaha, no one ever has. I'm gonna stay here with Komachi and figure out what to do with my life, bro. Why is Ivankov's sister calling Kuma Komachi? And I'm assuming something tragic happens to Ivankov's sister because we don't know her in the current timeline. So long, my friends. Okay, I'm 4 years older. So it's up to me. So it's up to me to feed little Komachi. Split those logs, Komachi. Let's get selling. No more digging through the trash. No more stealing. We buy our food. Huh? You're 9? Liar, you're a monster. Why does that guy kind of resemble Foxy? He gets beat up? I'm sorry about that. Guinea's... Oh, wait. Huh? It's better. Oh, he healed his hair and his head. No, it's 2 of them. The little girl beat them up, and then he healed their bruises. I'm sorry about that. Guinea's actually very nice. The pain just flew away. Was that magic? Komachi, he's building his own little crew. Chomp, chomp. Not enough. For me, damn, Kuma's like the nicest person in the story. Yummy, you eat so much, Guinea. We've got a lot of work to do. When did they turn you into a slave, Komachi? 4. Hey, me too. It's not something to celebrate. I'm so full. What, Guinea? Komachi, what? Don't cry. I'm so happy. To be continued. Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially caught up to One Piece again. I can't stay for much longer because I wasn't expecting to be here this long. So I'm going to read a little bit of the chat. Maybe stick around for 2-3 minutes, guys. My laptop battery is about to die too. But don't worry because as soon as the next chapter comes out, whether it's tomorrow or Thursday, because I don't think we're on break, right? So when the chapter comes out, I'll react to that one chapter. And since it's just one chapter, I'll give my full thoughts on everything I just read. Everything we just read together right now. I'll give my full thoughts on that tomorrow when I live react to 1097 or Thursday. Let me just make sure there's no break. No break, yeah. Right now I'm just going to answer a little bit. I'm just going to read the chat. And Roger with the straw hat. Did he have the straw hat? Peep that bull skull guy behind Garling. Let me see. Oh my god, Roger had the straw hat. Who's that all the way at the back behind Roger with like the long hair? Looks like gas. And then who the hell is this dude behind Garling? Where's his head? Peep the bull skull guy behind Garling. Yeah, I had to read this chapter multiple times to digest everything. Heads up, new chapter spoilers are dropping if you want to dodge them. Yeah, good, perfect. That means it's coming out this Wednesday then. So I'm just going to avoid... I have not been spoiled on anything. Even throughout all of this, I was barely spoiled, thank God. Man, this was amazing. I'm staying away from Twitter. I'm staying away from Reddit. And then I'll be back here as soon as 1097 drops. And we're going to discuss everything. Everything so far we're going to discuss. Do you remember the moment between Kuma and Ivankov in Marine Ford? Ivankov was upset. Kuma forgot his face. Yeah. Oh, because he said, I'll never forget your face. Bro, I have to go back and read that moment now between Kuma and Ivankov. Because after this flashback, it's so much more powerful. There's so much more meaning behind it. Now that you know how close the two really were and for how long. And that moment is when Ivankov realized his childhood friend Kuma was gone. A big theory going around right now is that Kuma will deflect pain onto Saturn to force empathy. I don't think making Saturn feel pain will make him have empathy. I don't think any of the Gorosei will ever have empathy. I think they'll all die as completely unredeemable villains. And if they were going to have empathy, I don't think it would be just from feeling pain, because then you could just beat them into feeling pain, right? If anything, it would be like, unless it's like emotional pain, you mean? Like unless it's like the trauma, unless you take the trauma of Kuma. If Kuma can take out his own trauma rather than pain and put that trauma in Saturn. But then again, I still don't see that happening. How are you feeling about Egghead? It's amazing. Egghead is the best arc post time skip by far. By far. The Egghead is the treasure, my guess. But alright, guys. It's the goats. All of you guys are the goats. The guys that I would have expected to pull up no matter what. Even on short notice. I gave you guys a day notice and I still got Cosmos, without a doubt, pulled up. John Phillips, Matt C, Ringo, GR Max, Rust, thank you for joining. There are a few more people that pulled in here earlier. They left now, I'm assuming, but thank you all of you for joining. And H, thank you for joining. I will see you guys as soon as 1097 comes out. As soon as it comes out, I'll give you guys an update on when I can live react to it. But more than likely, it should be that day. And then we're gonna have a full discussion, and I'll give you guys an update on the channel and what's going on. But right now, I really gotta go. I wasn't expecting it to be this long. So thank you guys for pulling up again, and I'll see you guys for 1097. Peace.